to you so I can be close to you. It's really simple if you look at it that way. Time that we get by with money we don't know. Pockets empty but hearts are full anyway. Hey, playing like children and love like orange. You were too good for me, but I wanted you anyway. I always loved you over my head, even when you lived alone to make your parents mad. Say goodbye to your old life, turn the page, follow my bed. I don't care if loving you over my head. You talk to me like breeze, running free, beautiful images everywhere. You take a picture of us kissing in cars, it makes my day 10 times better. Yeah, playing like children and love like orange. You were too good for me, but I wanted you anyway. goodbye to your life, turn the page, follow my bed. I don't care if loving you over my head.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream, boys. Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another beautiful, wonderful 5V5 1v1 duel live stream. You know what we do here every goddamn day. Get on the PTR, boys. We're gonna have some more 5v5 1v1 duels. The last ones before the pre-patch is finally here. The last time for both EU and NA to play together, boys. It is time, man. Alrighty, okay. Let me get the music back up and running. What was that first song, dude? I actually liked it a lot, dude. The shakedown one. I like it. I don't know why. I just like it. How y'all doing, though, boys? Welcome back, man. Welcome back, all y'all. Already got a group on Alliance. Let's stop wasting any time, then. Let's just hop right on, dude. Hop right on and see how we do. Hey, I know you. What's up, AJ? How you doing, my man? Hope y'all having a good one, my dude. Who is that, man? Woo. Oh my God, Cran. How you doing? Beautiful. Hope you're having a good one. We got ourselves Joshua. We got ourselves Jordan. Warther was born, mate. We got ourselves Timmy. How you doing, my man? Jesus. Nick. We also got ourselves Smith one. How you boys doing? Romgo. How you doing, my man? Username. How you doing? Hi, y'all. When the Shadowlands out to play, it's gonna be out in pre-patch this Tuesday. The actual release is yet to be announced, but we're thinking maybe November-ish or so. Making some coffee and then I'll be on, bro. So let's go, my man. What's up, sir? Shaw. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. What's up, John? Jordan. How you doing, my man? I'm Mjoden. Probably Mjoden. How you doing, my guy? Hope you have a good one. Marcel. How you doing, man? Shout out to my mom. Yo, shout out to Marcel's mom. Yo, I'm ready for the pre-patch, dude. So am I, man. It's been a long time coming for the pre-patch. It's been a long time coming, dude. Way too long. Way too long. I mean, the whole corruption is gone, dude. That's what I'm most excited about. Finally, I can play my class I'm supposed to, dude. The GCD's gone. If you guys have not tried to check out in the pre-patch, on PTR or on beta, having GCDs and so many videos gone. Oh, does it feel so good? Oh, boys, it feels so fucking good. And then also hunters, AJ, just for you, my man. No more necessity to have a hunter's mark up on the target. So 5% damage on single target gone, but I'm pretty sure they'll end up balancing out hunters if they're doing poorly in damage. 5% ain't big, I don't think. Shadows won't be here until 2021. They still said later 2020, Q4 of 2020, but I think something is gonna release like a book or something on November, like the 3rd or something. So I need to look into it, man. I need to do some research myself. I know it makes you happy on the hunter's mark. Yeah, 5%. Dude, if I was a hunter, if rogues had to do something to maintain some kind of a debuff on an enemy, and we were like, wait, we don't have to do it anymore. With the same, imagine if it were just like hunter's mark, be like a rogue mark. I'd be okay with losing 5% damage buff, because so I can do better AoE or spend less globals, just press an ability that just is a global. But it's like, it's a cool idea that Blizzard brought the ability back. It's awesome. It doesn't have nearly the same uses as way back in the day, you know? Like at some point it was very, very specific in its style and in play. Krager's first up with Warthress. You guys will be the first one to play then. Not gonna waste any time here, boys. Get as many of these as we can. Have some fun with the boys, man. You know what I mean? Have some fun with the community. Jesus also here? Alrighty. Jesus, man. We got him in here too. What is this song, dude? Oh, that sounds so nice and cheery. Ba ba da ba ba. Stop. No, I pressed the wrong thing. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Real quick. Why are you still playing? Hello? Yeah. Alrighty, boys. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got today. Switch. What do we have first up? We got ourselves Team 1. We got ourselves Kragar coming back as more of that Fear War. Ooh, it's changing up the look a little bit. I see that piercing in your nose. Kragar had like the same log, I think most would be a Fae. Same weapons, so now he's at least trying some customization changes. Looks like he hasn't slept in a while. On Team 2, we also got ourselves Master Fruit is a balanced druid with Kragar Bros, the Demon Hunter. Let's got ourselves Limo as well as what is it? Fenetich Noist. I don't know what that means. Fenetichi. Fenny. We got a Fenny in here. Is that gonna be Limo first? It's hard to tell, dude. Is it gonna be Limo or is it gonna be? It looks like Limo is gonna be first up versus Destructum as a Demonology Warlock, getting the stun onto Limo, summoning out a Tyrant very early on before the other demons. I guess you only had one demon. Mortal Coil to stop Limo from jumping off the edge. Might be a bubble already out of Limo. There's gonna be a bubble out of Limo just now, actually. Wow, the Demonology burst, dude. He caught him with a Mortal Coil as the Paladin wanted to jump off the side to make sure that the Tyrant doesn't get the big clapping damage on it. He actually ran by the edge with a Mortal Coil, just skirting it, taking all the damage. Big bubble out for Limo. Does still hold on to him. Wings as well as the Shield of Ender, so you might be able to make something happen out of it. Destruct him. If you can go for a big setup, you might be able to survive. That's going to be him trying to get some damage in onto Limo. As Limo got them wings rolling. Stun is going to try to get out of it. Fear to follow. Big hammer slamming down, but the wall from Warlock does protect him. Second Fear onto Limo. I don't even know if he was able to reach it. I think it might have been out of reach for that one. Limo still got big damage rolling. Going to be a big pour for Destruct him as his disengagement still has a gateway if he needs to. Does he use the gateway? Mortal Coil into Limo. He's setting up even more hand to go downs. The pets are really starting to mass onto Limo. He's still got that range damage to it. Hand of Freedom keeps him running. Can Destruct him get out of this situation somehow? Playing Demonology, another stun by the pet. Does give him a moment to get some casts off. Has Reflect available in case there's a Hodge by Limo. Looks like he decides not to use any abilities during that. Maybe if Fear comes out, Fear goes through. And that's going to give Destruct him a bit of a breathing room with all those pets. Another stun onto Limo right afterwards. Getting the pets in there. The imps are doing work. Has the gateway if he needs to, maybe. Does go for the port. Has the gateway if necessary too. Tyrant coming out. Is Limo gonna go jump down? The Tyrant is a good spot where he actually can hit Limo from any angle right now. Fear onto Limo. Needs to get the Tyrant doing some damage right now. Hand to go down, trying to hit, but Limo is gonna go behind the pillar. While the Tyrant is at a good spot for him, the Tyrant still looking to get a cast or two off. Didn't have the most amount of damage on the Tyrant this time. Mortal Coil for Destruct him, and he's just still continue to just tussle with the demons over and over. Looks like Limo is going to kind of tuck his tail and run. Wings it down, bubble is down. He better play this very, very careful to Destruct him. He can't kite him as the Warlock has a limited mobility. You think Retribution Paladins have bad mobility? Look at Industrial Warlocks, man. Look at any Warlocks in the fact. The port and the gateway can be used from time to time. Double stun onto Limo might be the damage he needs for Destructor to finish his duel. Safeguard Trinket protecting Limo for a second. Gives him a little bit of a buffer as the pets are attacking him to gain a couple Word of Glories back to back. Continuing to heal himself with all the holy power. Does Destructor have enough here? Looking to back away actually as soon as Limo gets any kind of a setup. Looking to bail out for a moment. He's going to have all those pets back on top of Limo to follow. We are not a dampening so far, so Lima's going to have a lot of survivability here. Hydra Destruct him. Does he go for the big damage? That's going to be final verdict. Big hammer. No defense available for Destruct him. Might be the bad spot. Mortal Coil onto Lima. Does he take the gate? No! The hammer slams down. Closes out the game. All he needed is one good hammer with wings and everything. No defensive for Destruct him. If only he had a pre-wall maybe for that one too. Or pre-reflect or something. That might have worked. FX is going to be up next on Team 2. On Team 2, we also have ourselves... no, I'm swapping the wrong person. It's going to be FX up next, trying to get some bleeds onto Limo. Does get quite a bit of bleeds. That's going to be a bunch of ticks sticking down onto Limo, but he's looking to get some line of sight. Got you for re-heals. FX is looking for maybe a reset himself. Doubt he's going to... Oh, it looks like he does get one on Team 2. We have Destruct him, who is dead with... Above DK, please, on Team 2 with FX. Looking to get another Ryopodo onto Limo, trying to get some damage up and running. Crucible to follow. and is looking to disengage, letting the blades kind of do work. Throwing a bike at Limo from a distance. Limo has a hand of freedom, still continuing to push. It's going to be another bash or another stun by Effect, DR'd fully. Is he looking for Shadow Melt? I think he might have looked for a Shadow Melt there. Stun to Effect might be down for the count here. Is that going to be enough? Does he have Bark Skin? He does a Bark Skin. Bear Form in case he maybe survives it. The Bear Form health increase was enough to keep him alive. Getting the Haas rolling to Swift Man after. Looking like he's going to recover for now. While dampening isn't super high. Lima though, look at the healing he's got going on. I wonder how many Word of Glories he's used so far. That'd be actually very interesting. How many Word of Glories has he used? Because it looks like a lot of his holy power just goes into the self-heals. He is, especially if he's able to heal himself low, then he's able to gain more value out of the Word of Glory. So for 1v1 duels, for a Paladin, survivability is going to be one of the biggest things that they can work for. They can completely omit the damage they have, unless you got wings rolling. So during wings, you'll try to go for the most damage. But outside of it, you can actually sustain yourself pretty well. Shield Event is popping on Effect. Might not be good for him, actually. Maybe too much damage that he could have accounted for. Bash onto Lima with a cycle. Does he have a trinket for it? He does have a trinket and does add him. Epic should have been watching out for the trinket. Can't be complacent with a trinket on a Paladin. With Milord Pala dropping in next. Bubble immediately for Limo as he is the wings out of Milord. Is Limo going to go for wings over their own? They are. Milord might need to bubble. Is trying to see if he can just run away from Limo. Using their mobility to stay away from the other Paladin. Trying to deny the damage of their wings. Now both of the Paladins out in the open. Milord might be able to maybe go Shield of Vengeance here. Shield of Vengeance before the Hodge is going to break out of it. That's going to be a hammer dropping onto Milord Pala. And it looks like the hammer actually disappears after you press the bubble. Milord Pala still has a massive shield available. Limo, is he going to be able to survive and looking to get himself as much defensiveness as possible? Looks like Milord is going to peel away as his wings drop down. Hodge into Limo. Does he have enough damage? Maybe. Does he go for a hammer of his own at all? Did Limo bubble off the hammer in the beginning? Was there a hammer that I might have missed? I guess there's a possibility. We are hitting that 6-minute mark right now, actually, with 7% dampening. So this is where dampening is going to start slowly creeping up. It's not going to be apparent at first, but once it hits about 20%, 30%, you really start to feel it, especially if you're one of the guys dueling in these duels. Milord getting slammed down with a Hodge, doing quite a bit of damage, looking like he's gonna maybe still recover here. It looks like both of the Paladins are stabilized. And defensive Hodge from Milord Pala. This is gonna go for some flash of lights. He has the mana. He better use it. So might be able to start using the holy power to set up for damage himself. You can either use holy power to heal yourself or use the mana to heal himself. And that flashlight is gonna go through ponying up out of here. Has a hand of freedom for later. I don't know what kind of a setup does Limo and Milord play. It looks like both of them play Crucible, possibly. At least I know Limo is. For Milord, maybe Crucible, maybe Conflict and Strive. Big hammer coming down onto Milord Pala. Does not have a bubble for this one. Does he have anything to keep himself alive? Going for wings and a big heal. Just trying to stay alive from this damage. Having to burn wings just to heal himself. But looking to take those wings into a turnaround into Limo. Big hammer hanging over his head. Does he go for a final verdict himself? Maybe towards the end. Gets a Shield of Vengeance. And that's going to be a Bob for Limo. Bob does reduce a lot of the physical damage from Milord. Enough physical damage reduction not to feed into the hammer. Because the hammer will stack up all the damage the Pally does during the hammer and add to it, like 20% of the damage done while the hammer was up, or something along those lines. Hodge back onto Milord, gonna get quite low into another set of wings. Looks like he's getting crazy procs, or going for that 1 minute wings. Gonna be Lima with another set of wings. It could be anyone's game at this point. Hodge and Lima trick inside of it. Milord Pally got himself hand of freedom, looking to bail out of this situation. Slow onto Lima, does have a hand of freedom. Milord is super low. Bob coming down, but he's not protected against the holy damage, which Lima got plenty of, as well as the fire damage. Milord does have a take trinket from Mod and trying to give him as much of an absorb as possible, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, and Limo taking him out. Hitting that 8 minute, 18% dampening here, and next up is going to be Buff DKs, please. As on a Holy Death Knight, getting a stun onto Limo, trying to get some big damage rolling. Big set of pets coming out with a stun onto the Buff DK press. Buffering up his pets, short stop with his ghoul. Buffed up ghoul, but Limo does go to the edge of the bridge and is going to be able to fall off of it to try to get away from the Death Knight. No bubble for Limo, no boppy. The bubble actually in 27 seconds. Shield of Instance is 4. If you can survive long enough, you might be okay. The pets are gone. Most of the damage from the DK is mostly gone except for the big old abomination. I guess there's a mage still hanging in. Shield of Vengeance up for Limo. It is going to be split between all those pets. So for Buff DK, please, it's a pretty good spot. But his health is still in jeopardy, though. It's still in a bad spot. Hodge does break out of it with an IBF, has an interrupt for Limo, so he still has a lot of pressure. AMS still ready in case more holy damage comes out of Limo, and Buff DK Please still has Death back. He just burned out of a way for him to get out of stuns with an IBF, so that's going to be a pretty big cooldown. Does try to empower his pet, stun onto Limo. And that's going to be another set of pets available. Bubble available for Lima, though. Looking to maybe get some damage back and buff DK Plus. You might have to go for maybe a potential AMS here. Maybe a potential Dark Pack. Going for the Warlock Gateway. We're not a huge fan of those kind of moves, but the DK. What else can he do? The Warlock set up a Gateway. I guess his team can technically use it. Not a lot we can really do to control this damage. It's going to be big damage right here. Buff DK might have to pop every defensive. No. Dark Pack, there's going to be AMS and AMZ dealing with that shield, with that hammer, but not the best way to deal with it because there's still quite a bit of damage of yours gone into a Dark Pack. Cannot heal right now. A good portion of his health is necrotic out, and that's going to be able to take advantage of it. Just going for big holy damage blasted. Slow onto Buff DK, might be dead when he is stunned, and a Shrinking comes out for Limo. Oh no, Limo so far is looking unbeatable. Looking unstoppable. Chi might be able to do something against Limo though. Shield of Vengeance is up for Limo. Might be able to get a splash to the Monk. Karma available for the Monk. Limo though out of Bop, out of Bubble. And that's going to be that Karma. Trying to avoid the damage to the Monk as best as possible. The Monk looking to catch up as best he can. Burning through double roll as well as Tiger's Lust. So that's a lot of mobility burned through. And now that the Karma is gone, looking to bail out of there completely. Maybe get himself a couple of Vilifies or two. This is going to be a rough one for the Monk in general. It does go for a knockback with the Ring of Boopity Bop. And a Hodge onto the Monk with an Execution Sentence Hammer. I think it's going to be done and done by the time the... What can Monkey do at this point? He can't do anything. Big hammer slamming down, and down he goes with Limo, taking him out quite handily. The Paladins, man, the burst that can do, the damage, what is this healing? What is this healing? Yo, what is this healing? Seriously. I don't understand this dude. Man, that is just insane amount of Word of Glory spam, huh? And I think that's exactly what he did, is basically, whenever he doesn't have wings, he's just going for more sustained gameplay, attrition gameplay. Man, I don't know how I feel about it. I guess it's kind of like very similar to Demon Hunter. At least you have to use holy power that you generate from combat to heal yourself. But it's a hybrid thing, it's a hybrid class, but it's crazy, man. It is crazy. If the Freedom Spam discussing the Freedom Talent is bugged, wait, did that Paladin? I'm pretty sure that Paladin used Conflict, and I'm pretty sure the Paladin used Crucible War Threats. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they threw Crucibles out, so they can't spam Hand of Freedom. Unless there's another Honor Town that lets you. As far as I knew, with Athaman explained it, if you have the Conflict and Strife Essence Major, then you can spam Hand of Freedom, but I don't think he did that. I could be wrong, though. Alright, boys, let's get another one going, yeah? Mithrin banned the Freedom? Well, you telling me ban a class ability? Imagine if I banned like Rogue Kidney Shot. I feel like that'd be impossible. You know what I mean? He's using the Honor Talent for Hand of Freedom, which gives you an OCD on Freedom. Tested it just a few days ago. Oh, does it really? I mean, there's not a lot I can really do about it. Yo, if anything, we can, what is it called? Paladin Honor Talent, Hand of Freedom. Let's Paladin spam. Is it a Blessing of Freedom? That was just broken up English. It's like, that was awful. I probably could have worded it up much better, but I think they get the gist. So I'm just thinking European or something, you know what I mean? I could hide behind that. Alright, it was get another one going. I think we gotta get Kragar and we gotta get Jesus in here. Bounty, do you have a group of men? Kragar, let me know when you're ready, man. We'll get you to Jesus otherwise. I don't want this on pre-patch when it goes live. Yeah, maybe they can fix it. Golfer also gives you this talent. Basically, it's a PvP talent, Unbound Freedom. Oh, okay. Let me do it again. Paladin, Honor, Talent, Unbound Freedom. I don't know why I'm capitalizing everything. Is currently letting Ret Palas spam Hand of Freedom over and over in PvP without a CD. Maybe that was intended, you never know. Hey guys, have Sub-Rogue been nerfed yet? On Legendaries they have, but that's really about it. Alright, let me get ourselves Kragar and Jesus in here. Yeah, there's not really a lot I can do about... There's really not a lot I could do about not making somebody or forcing someone not to play certain talents when it comes to 5v5 duels. I mean, certain Ana talents, I guess we can be like, okay. Yeah. Like, Sub-Rogues and Shadowy Duels. Now that Sub-Rogues are doing way better, we can be like, yo, Sub-Rogues, can you guys not use Shadowy Duel in duels? That would be great, because a lot of them will use it to, like, escape somebody. We used to let them... As a woman, oh my god. We got an Outlaw Rogue, let's go, dude. Yeah. Oh, they're replacing a Paladin with Lex. Okay, that works out then. That works out. Switch. We got ourselves team 2 with Atho. Oh, you're looking good, Atho. Oh my. Wait, doesn't somebody in a like a fighting game, like a not a Mortal Kombat, but like isn't there somebody like Chun-Li or someone with that similar haircut or something? Or am I thinking about a wrong person? There's definitely somebody, a chick in a fighting game that has a similar haircut, but I can't tell. I want to say Chun-Li for some reason, but I think I might be wrong. Maybe it's Dragon Ball Z. I don't fucking know. But we got Atheman in here. We got ourselves what's your name? Yandex in here. We got him back. Kicklot. We got ourselves Linman, and Ramgo is an Outlaw Rogue. First Outlaw in these duels in a very long while. Yandex having to go versus Kragar himself. With Team Kragar, we got Lex. We got ourselves Kragar Bro. We got Masterfoot. We got ourselves Kragar getting hit with the stun right now. And in the back, we also got ourselves Fenny. That's as close as I can get with the name. Fenny, close enough. Yandex is playing the Frost Death Knight with double sword, dual wielding. And he is going to get himself that pet to summon as well. Trying to use a dress onto Kragar, unless Kragar's the one with a dress right now. And Yandex is trying to play this very defensively, going for the Death Strikes when trying to deal with Kragar. But I think Kragar might just have him in that execute range. It's not really looking that good for Yandex right now. Got himself Lichborn, so it's going to be quite a lot of death cores that he could use to heal himself. AMS available, not really much that he can do with that AMS against Kragar. But he's dropping down every defensive, even death pack right now to try to live through Kragar. But Kragar actually got so much pressure. Yandex right now, I don't know if he's going to be able to do much against Kragar currently. I don't know if he hasn't used himself a different gear setup, maybe different stats. Landing a stun with the Remorseless Winter onto Kragar, which is going to be pretty good, as Kragar does account for it. But Kragar got himself even more damage. There's going to be a lot of executes coming out right now. The Dragon goes above, but I think it misses Kragar for the most part, and Yandex is going to be going down. Kragar taking him wild card. It looks like it's going to be Lindemann up next. Lindemann is going to be 4. Is he playing Enhancement? He is playing Enhancement, so he's going to be able to... Oh, Kragar went in for a little bow just now. Did you guys see it? Kragar trying to give him as much of an auto duel. A quick bow to the Enhancement Shaman as the two are going to tussle in the middle. Kragar definitely has the survivability for these duels. That's going to be a big old heroism available for Lindemann with an Ascendance. Getting hit with the disarm is going to... Does he trick it? That's going to be Fear broken out pretty quickly. Oh, and Lindemann got himself quite big wind strikes available back to back. Should be able to get a lot of damage out of it. Kragar got himself even more Berserker Rage rolling right now as Recklessness comes out. Just berserking over Lindemann. It looks like Lindemann is close to the execute range. There's going to be a safeguard trigger coming out to give him a little bit of a shield. Kragar will not be able to do much about it. Lindemann using all that maelstrom saved up with a totem to heal himself up to full. It looks like Kragar's the one taking a little bit of damage right now. Ignore pain is all he really has currently for a defensive. We'll see if Nazat's trinket or safeguard trinket gets to come out this time. Kragar hasn't had to use any defensive so far, and he so far has been doing pretty well in the damage output as well as survivability, as Lindemann, most of his burst is really out of the window. Nazatrik joins the fight, allowing Kragar to use less rage to give himself a little bit of that ignore pain. Lindemann not looking that good. Looking like extra rage might come out right here. Dropping down another totem. Might be able to get himself some haste, and does go down, getting slain by Kragar just from one to another. It looks like the Outlaw Rogue Ramgo is going to get found out. Big Blade Storm and some damage rolling up from Kragar. Ramgo does bring in a disarm, so for Kragar that might be less opportunity to get all that damage back to back. Is putting the Conflict Crucible He is playing Crucible Flame to throw in those big old balls of flame at Ramgo. Kidney Shot comes out, but Ramgo got himself a Adrenaline Rush rolling. Maybe some damage getting exchanged with those Crucibles back to back. Ramgo does have evasion if he needs to. Does he actually? I think evasion is getting used right now. We don't just see it as a bar for Outlaw. Normally we have the parry. But there goes that evasion. Fear out of Krager to live through that evasion for as long as possible. Ramgo does have a little bit more CC with the kidney shots, gouges, which Krager can suck a rage out of him though. And Ramgo can go for a blind if necessary. Does still have a drone rush. Another kidney shot onto Krager. Getting some damage in. Blind to follow as he's looking to maybe peel out, maybe catch himself a reset. So far the duel haven't really been going in the favor of Ramgo. Has Ramgo even used Roll the Bones, by the way? Is he just slicing dicing? Does Ramgo know there's... I don't know if he's used Roll the Bones. Ramgo, you disarmed. Press Roll the Bones real quick. Vanish a Cloak of Shadows away from Kragar. Does Kragar have any bleeds on him? If Kragar plays the Katiko Trinket or Katiko Weapon, might be in a good spot. Short cheap shot onto Kragar. It is heavily DR'd. And Ramgo is actually out in the open without a paddle. Might be another exit by Kragar. And does take him out as Ramgo wanted to get himself a 1 kill here. Atho Woman is going to have to go next. Atho versus Kragar. It's going to be a little bit rough. I think it might be rough for the both of them because both play very survivable gameplay right now. Athaman with the Paladin heals and Kragar with his just survivability, the Live Lord status, and a Zot and he got himself a bunker build, but I think he's really been doing more damage recently. Maybe change up his output of DPS. Athaman is going for big damage with wings. Kragar looking to maybe get a big heals off of Atha, doing quite a bit of damage back to Atha, leaping away as the hammer slams down, going for a double heal, Safeguard Trinket procking, and that's going to be an Azot Trinket overlap with it. It looks like he won't have to use Enrage Regen just yet. We're out in the 5-minute mark right now, boys, so the dampening is going to roll in. So if you felt like maybe one of these two was doing way too much healing, like Kragar, for example, dampening is going to start rolling in. Reflect available for Kragar. He does not want to. Athaman does not want to hodge himself. And Athaman's just going to have to go for self heals back to back. Hasn't had to use a defensive yet. He can still use Bubble or Bop. And that's one thing he can do if he really wants to end this duel. Use Bubble or Bop to prevent Kragar from being able to get an Enrage Regen heal. That'll be very interesting to see if he ends up doing it. Wings are going to be down for Athaman for a while though, but you might be able to wait out for Wings and get another big old hammer drop onto Kragar. Looks like Kragar got some damage rolling. Reflect available in case a Hodge comes out by Atha defensively and does prevent him. But now they're going to be back to the tussle with Athaman losing health steadily. Kragar chasing after Atha as it jumps down. Atha looking to maybe get himself some heal. Shield of Vengeance can be used here if he wants to. As Kragar is looking to get that execute range, there goes the Shield of Vengeance. As Kragar played safe, it's going to be safe. It's going to be execute, set his hammer over his head. Hodge into Kragar, maybe Shield of Vengeance procs onto Kragar. Could be big damage. Shield of Vengeance procs actually had him in basically execute range. Kragar cannot go for a heal. Looking to get out of there. Shattering throw onto the bubble of Atha. Looking to maybe get him. It looks like he does get to take him out. Then Shattering throw came out at the last second. He did it perfectly. Looking to get a charge from Kick-A-Lot. Who's going to be up next is another enhancement shaman, Kragar. That shattering throw, dude. Now, if you guys thought maybe Paladins are looking pretty busted, pretty disgusting, I think Kragar shows everybody that a good old shattering throw placement might be enough to let you live this. At least Warriors have something to stand up to them, right? Kick is going to go for a big ascendance, huge damage here with Avatar. I mean, not Avatar, heroism. We basically go big at the think of Avatar. And that was going to be a wall, but Kragar just stopped dropping him in fear to wait out the wall. Kick, most of his damage is gone. Nozatsu can onto Kragar, and there's nothing stopping him, and he just takes him out. Just slamming this boys out of here, man. Oh my god. Someone needs to nerf Kragar then. How much healing did he do? Yo, Kragar still heals a ton, dude. That Nozatsu and the Savior trick really do come into play. They really do make it handy, honestly. Oh my god. I think if he didn't have to go against double enhancement shamans, that might have been a bit of a harder matchup, like mages or maybe a warlock or something. Because enhancement, I don't really know if enhancement can hold their own there, boys, but that was that. Alright, let's try to get another group going, man. So far, Kragar's team goes for 1v5s, man. We gotta give him a real challenge or something, yeah? We really do. We have a party? Yo, Avidan, do you want to go against Kragar, or should we give some variety here? We could get Warthos versus Avidan. Warthos, are you around, man? Yo, let me know who's around, boys. I'll get your group up and running. Hey, Dalaran, have a good B-Day? I did, Porch, I did. Thank you so much for asking, man. Thanks for the birthday wishes yesterday, boys. I really do appreciate it, man. I'm 1 year older, and, oh, man. Birthday, pre-patch very soon, dude. This is gonna be fun. Good battles? Hell yeah, dude. Duels PTR. Yep. Guys, follow Kren if you want to join in for the Duels PTR. Everybody can join PTR, or EU, or NA. Everyone can join PTR. Warthros, Jesus, Bounty, and Kragar. Hit me up with a real ID message real quick if you are ready to go, my dudes. Was that even English, LMAO? At the end? Probably not, dude. Let more buff Fury Warrior balance it. Yo, Fury did get buffed, actually. I wonder if Kragar will ever at any point consider playing single-modded Fury. Because Raging Blows as well as Bloodthirst have been buffed. Single-modded Fury is now a 12% buff. I wonder if it'll actually be worth it. Warthros, you ready? Awesome, dude. Let's get you in here next. What are you gonna be in cell? I'm still gonna be a rogue, man. Nothing stopped me from playing my rogue. I tried Shadowlands, and I'm happy where rogues are going, especially Outlaw rogues. So I already decided that my main is Outlaw. I'm gonna check it out in Shadowlands. If Blizzard butchers it, I'm not gonna play Outlaw. But Blizzard made Outlaw fun, so I'm gonna continue playing it. But also rogues in general looking pretty good, and overall they're fun. I'm not even looking at it like meta. I'm not the kind of person to really swap off of a spec unless it gets butchered. I like the way Outlaw rogue playstyle is going to, honestly. Roll the bone, slice and dice. Gonna shove, making a comeback. Poisons are coming back, dude. I'm gonna be able to do so much more, especially in PvP. It's gonna be great. So far, I've been playing it and I've been enjoying it. Gonna go vent there. I like the way they play. I just wish the ability would work this week for a pre-patch, or beta, but hopefully next week it'll work properly, so I can really test out Flagellation to see just how good it is. I mean, they tied a haste buff to it, which I think could be good. I think it's like you get 20% haste buff. 20% haste. That's like a mini bloodlust on like a very, very short cooldown. You get basically 45 seconds of debuff on the enemy, 20-second or 25 seconds haste buff, then debuff on the enemy, back and forth. It's actually kind of fucking cool. Warthros and Avedon. How do I get Avedon's name in here? But Dal Combat Rogue, dude. I'm kind of over. Combat Rogue was cool back in the day, but if you want to play combat, there's classic for you. And I'm pretty sure I'll have BC and Wrath of Lich King. Chat, his face cam look weird. What? My face cam look weird. Oh. I see what you mean. Yeah. It's a green screen. That's what it is. Okay, I need to lower down the chroma key. Better? Okay, I'm not translucent. Maybe my shoulder is... Maybe? I can't tell. Okay, well, my face is a little better now. Thanks for letting me know. Hi, Avedon, can you top up your name in Rust? Okay, here we go. You did, Valerie. Perfect. Here we go. Should work, hopefully. I remember it didn't work before, so... It launched. It sent. We sent those. Way better. Awesome. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it. I'm thinking of main a warrior and all shaman. Yo, if I wasn't playing a rogue, shaman and warrior would be definitely one of my top 5 classes on the list. Of classes I'd probably main, but definitely go to alt. Yeah, I cannot wait, dude. Turn it back up. It's like a stealth in RL. I feel ya. Yeah, yesterday I think the lighting was just a little bit different because I have natural light here, but it's just a blind that's closed, but still some light goes through. There's a light in the corner. There's just room light. You know what I mean? Nothing major. And then there's a big old light at me. Is that a spider web on that light? No fucking way, dude. I gotta take care of that. Motherfucker. Just a small strain of either hair? No. Look at the spider web. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take care of that, dude. Spider's trying to fucking make a home, dude. Are you paying the rent? God damn it. If you ain't paying the rent, you ain't paying the... Alright, let's try to get... What the fuck? Why did I hear that in my left ear? Okay, BFA, PTR... 67, 8. I think I'd saved this one already, but no, okay. Wait! I got a new complaint. Okay, here we go. Switch. We got ourselves Shake On. Gotta be first up on team 2. I do like the way you got the look going on there. But you're blood of, dude. Let's go versus Chi. Already getting hit with a big old DPs back to back. Chi! Where's the hell going? Oh my god, Chi's health is just plummeting. Popping on the wall, trying to see if he can survive. It needs to be using Dispel. He needs to be using Dispel. He can't cleanse diseases. And that DP is going to do a lot of damage. Chi, you better have enough energy for the, what is it, Detox? I think it's the Detox ability for the monks. Everybody has their own Dispel and like its own name. But Chi better have Detox ready. Shake On is going to be dropping a bunch of DPs in you back to back. But it's going to be Shake On first versus Chi. On each team. On Team Chi, we also have ourselves. We got ourselves Milord Pala, Efeg is a Pharaoh. We got both DK Pleases and Holy and Destructum. as more of the demonology on team 2. We got Meritas as a Retribution Paladin. We got ourselves Lima. We got ourselves Pulsing BBQT as well as Infinite. Yeah. Shaken dropping down even more DPS onto a shield. Leg shift coming out by the monkeys. He's gonna go for big damage right here. The images are out, Zuen is out, big Fist of Fury flying, but that's going to be a fear by Shaken, get them all out. Interrupt onto Shaken, Shadow, Chi is still in a very, very bad spot, does he go for a Karma? That's going to be another Shadowman by Chi, Mind Control to follow, Chi looking to get out of there, but Mind Control is going to just let the dots run out. That is so unfortunate. Going to be FX just opening up onto Shaken, not giving him much room to breathe, going for the big bleeds available. Maim to fall into Shaken, just trying to get some stuttered stuns back to back on him. And Shaken is looking like he's going to recover with Vampiric Embrace, probably a mod trinket on top of it. FX actually not looking good at all. Silence actually bad spot. Getting hit into a execute. Shaken going from one to the other in a matter of like what, 40 minutes that he had, maybe not even 40 seconds with a duel against the Feral. But who's up next? He's just a contender. I think Team Alliance is just trying to rethink the strategy. Maybe they might just have to throw the random coin roll out of the window. It looks like Milord saying his last blessings to his team. Ash. He asked him what I should turn him into. He's like, Ash. He is the Ash Bringer. Make him Ash. Let's see if we can do it. Shaken though. Is he gonna be shaken up? Shaken and shaken. So it's like it's not like the word shaken, like shake and bake, shaken. It's kind of like similar, but not really. It's hard to describe. It's like more of a name, not really a word. But if you're English, you're probably like shaken, like not stirred. You know what I mean? Stun onto Shaken. Milord going for big damage. Does Shaken do any kind of pull any punches here? It looks like he's going to be fear onto Milord as the hammer is slamming down on Shaken. Big damage maybe? Potentially? It's going to get him to half his health. Maybe disperse. It's going to be a great fade. It's going to have himself some... it looks like Milord is blinking around everywhere. Missing that interrupt onto Shaken, allowing the Shadow Priest to actually recover a lot of his health back. There goes the DP spam onto Milord. It's going to be a lot of pressure. Does get himself Shadowman or two. Milord is going to have to be very careful with the stuns, the burst, as well as the interrupt. Is going to go for Flashlight, try to deal with the Shadow Priest. Is Shaken going to go for the double DPs though? That is another question, because he might want to separate those DPs back to back, because otherwise Milord is going to be able to dispel all of them. Stun to Milord. Does he go for a bubble? Big Shadowman's coming out for Shaken. Bow's going to shield the vengeance for Milord as he's super low. Double Word of Glory comes out, getting a lot of self heals. Mind Control trying to come out of Shaken. Does he get to use it? He does, as Milord try to create himself some line of sight, letting the dots tick onto Milord. And that's also going to be dots that will heal Shaken as well. Getting the VT up and running. Mind Blast, not gonna happen. So he's just gonna have to wait it out. Flash of Light's coming out from Milord since he does not have the worldly power to deal with this. Also has the mana before the dampen really gets high up. So you might as well burn some of that mana. As long as he doesn't burn too much though. This is gonna be a really, really tough duel I hear. I think what's the toughest part about this duel is the fact that Disperse is a 1.5 minute CD for Shaken, so he has a big defensive and a massive heal every time Milord has wings. So it's a 1.5 for 1.5. Wings coming out, actually Crusade coming out for Milord. Might be able to make that haze do something extra. Stun onto Shaken, huge damage. Fear onto Milord, doesn't have a way to break out of it. Shaken looks like he's going to get hit by that hammer pretty hard. Maybe, does get him quite low. Big Jumper's Verdicts coming out back to back. Stun onto Milord, bubbles it, so it's a pretty big defensive. That's going to be greater fate for Shaken. That's still an interrupt available from Milord in case Shaken makes a mistake here. Does Shaken have anything more to work with? Might be able to go for big defensive. There goes the silence onto Milord with a VT or Vampiric Embrace. Stunned again by Milord, but Shaken got a lot of self heals rolling right now. Milord not having to juggle between doing damage and healing. Shield of Vengeance is up. Might be able to continue the damage. Does he go for the interrupt on the Mind Control? Needs to make sure it's perfect. Does land it. Shaken is probably going to go for another one. Look at his health. It's just so survivable. Just sustained. Big drop of that Shield of Vengeance on the Shaken though. He is quite low on health. But he's going to force Milord Palette to pick up the eyes, get him as far as he can. Might be able to go for more CC right afterwards. Stun into Milord. Does he have a human racial? He does not. It's going to be big Void Bolts coming out with a lot of DPs. That's a lot of damage is getting. Ramp it up onto Milord Pala. And Shaken with all that damage, he wants to get so much healing. This class, I feel like it's starting to the ranged Demon Hunter. Not that it's like super easy to play. Maybe Priest is really easy. I don't know. It's been a bit since I played one in PvP. Definitely need to give it a try. But it's like the more damage you do, the more healing you get kind of deal with DP. It's just crazy. He basically has a metamorphosis leech every time he drops the DP, doesn't he? And it's crazy. It's almost, and he got basically the DP doing damage of a gushing wound, in a sense. It's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Wings available from my lord. The fear is going to run in the other direction. Try to see if he can shot him in through the hammer. Does he go for greater fate? Doesn't have greater fate. The hammer slams down. Shaken is kind of low. Sounds did come out on my lord. There goes the Spurs. Does my lord want to reconnect and prevent any kind of gains that Shaken is getting from the Spurs? Looks like he's trying to. Shadowlands do come out. And the stun onto my lord. Breaks out of it. Mind control coming out. Didn't interrupt that. MC, does he have any more mobility to catch up to Shaken? Hits him with a slow. That should be pretty good. Shield of Venus does get to pop really early though. Hodge to Shaken. Does he have it? And does take him out. The Shadow Priest threat has been eliminated by my lord Pala. But one threat into another as Mary is going to be up next from one man into the next. How does this happen, dude? One guy into the next. Can my lord survive this long enough? He's going to need some cheesy strats here. Mary going in with wings, big damage. My lord has nothing left at that point. Mary took him out before the hammer even slammed down. And it looks like the Warlock is going to be up next for Destructum. Might be a rough one here. Probably going to be a rough one. Looks like Mary is playing Conflict and Strife, or Crucible of Flame. So he's not playing Conflict and Strife, he's playing Crucible. But I guess with the Honored Sound, you still can get those Hand of Freedoms off on Kinsham. I guess that does make sense. Crazy. That's going to be Destructum trying to get some pets up and running. Tyrant to follow. Mary is looking to get the hell away from the Tyrant. Looking to recover some health while they're only at 16% dampening. Hitting that 7-minute 37-second mark. Mary is still under quite a lot of pressure. These pets are doing a lot of work. That's going to be the Tyrant trying to get the cast off. Not going to happen. Shield event is available. Can interrupt or just wait out for the Tyrant. And Destructum is kind of going to be out. I want to say by himself, but he's surrounded by pets, so really he's not by himself. Like, he has all the help in the world here trying, but it's still going to be a tough matchup either way. More to call into Mary. Shield reflected available for Destructum in case I guess a Hodge was going to come out. You probably should separate those two abilities. If you're expecting a Hodge, you probably go for Reflect. Gonna go for the Gateway as Mary's approaching. Again, Mary's down on cooldowns. Just gonna go for Word of Glories. Just survive the competition. Gonna be a big port for Destructum. He kind of just needs another CC chain onto Mary. Stun comes out. Let's go for maybe another stun. Trying to get the Shadow Bolts up and running. Maybe a Fear. Landing the Fear. That might give him a bit of a breathing room. Maybe with more Shadow Bolts to follow. Another Fear right after. Mary does hold onto a Bubble Bop and wings are available, so we're probably going to see some huge damage out of the Pala. Destructum, I have no idea if he has a trinket or not. Hodge coming out, wings are available, mighty to wall this damage. That is going to be a big Executive Sense hammer coming down. Stunning all the pets, they can't even stop him. More to call into Mary to get some healing back from it. Does reduce the hammer heavily. So that's quite a lot of damage reduction there. Stun onto Mary while his wings up and running. Does Destructum go for damage? He does not have the Tyrants. It doesn't line up pretty well at all. I think Destructum is going to have to find a way to maybe get a Hodge Reflect. As he says, dropping low. Mary still has all that damage rolling. Shadow Fury trying to get it. Interrupted though. And I think it's going to be done and done for the Warlock. Trying to see if he can survive. Mary hits him with the Crucible. Taking him out. Buff DK's please as Unholy Death. Knight. Going to be the last one left. Mary dropping in immediately. Shield of Vengeance as Buff DK is trying to see if he can get the hell away from him. AMS available. Trying to go for the Unholy Strike, is it now? They definitely changed the ability. It used to be Unholy Frenzy, but now that I think it's an Unholy Strike. A Frenzy Strike? It's the same ability. It gives you the same effect, and now it's always been on global, but now they're trying to make it a little bit less bad as a global. Lichborn available for above DKs. Trying to herd Mary into the army of the dead, but the Abomination does disappear. The army dissipates. Above DK, please, no trinket available for this duel. It looks like Mary is just going to go for more survivability. We are at the 10-minute mark, 31% dampening, and Mary is just continuing to truck along. He does have some necrotics stacked on him, and maybe above DK, please, might have to go for those necrotics to really prevent Mary from being able to get all that healing. That might be the way to do it. I think maybe during his burst, he should probably go for as many necrotics as possible, get the bubble out of him, but there goes every defense that needs to happen. Mary does go in for a bubble as a big hammer is on above DK, please. AMS available at AMC. Doesn't even get to use the AMC on AMS on that hammer. Mary just go for big Templars and just cleaves him down. Mary toss with them 3 kills though, dude. Paladins, man. My Lord Pala had quite a bit of a fight with Shaken. But Shaken left, so we don't even know how much damage he did. Let's ban those two reds. Hectic freedom abusers. I think you have to play Mali against Retribution Paladin, boys. What if you guys play Maledict against Reds? Like, if you see a red in the other group, I think bringing a Maledict out as a Trinket might be the play, man. There's a good chance most of you guys have at least one or two of those from PvP and BFA. It might be worth. Alright, let's get another one up and running, boys, yeah? Let's get another group up and running. Dude, I do wonder if we'll maybe see a big Retribution Paladin nerf before the pre-patch. Because there's no way Blizzard... Like, there's no way Blizzard's looking at it. I mean, I've said it before, right? They're most likely going to be balancing things for level 60. And I think Paladins are probably one of those classes that doing moderately okay at level 60. And maybe just one of those classes that will just scale really well at level 50, you know? Because they have a lot of tools at level 50. They're just the abilities they have. They scale a ton. With all the talents and everything. Whew. I think it's also Azeroth that are making them really giga good. Potentially. Are we done at Krager? You guys want to go against one another? We could do it. We could do it. I might not need Avidon's name, actually. I don't. Wait. I don't. Cool. Okay, we'll get Krager and Avidon. Krager, Avidon. Up next. Have these two verse one another. Let's see how it goes in the grand arena. As plain Jane of arena as we can get here, boys. I've had enough of these Reds popping everybody. Dude, if you can't beat them, join them, you know what I mean? Reds hunting their own one Hodge. I mean, yeah, it's... That's why I'm wondering, like, if Blizzard will nerf them for pre-patch. If they're doing, like, this crazy damage, if Blizzard will just be like, you know what, let's just turn it down by, like, 5% to see how it goes. Like, what you just add one just for, like, PvP. In PvP combat, Reds do 5% less damage. You never know, right? But then again, I think a sub-rogue right now can 100 somebody in the kidney. Can they? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if other classes can 100 somebody in a single sun, then I doubt they'll nerf Reds. If the Reds are the only example, they probably would by like 5% or something. Switch. We got ourselves team 2 with Infinite, yeah, with ourselves Shaken in the back, Limo, Meritas, as well as Pulsing. It looks like Pulsing and Infinite are going both first. It looks like Infinite, yeah, is going to be first off versus Master Fruit. Which one is he? It's going to be 1 and 2. Looks like Master Fruit has just dumpstered that. Oh my god, that Havoc Demon Hunter just got completely star searched to death. Boy, Pulsing BBQTX with a bunch of UAs. Malefic Rapture coming up right now. But he doesn't realize that Malefic Rapture does not work in line of sight. So you have to have line of sight of the enemy. Remember when this thing used to work when the enemy was not behind line of sight? That was nuts in the beta. You just load up someone full of dots, go behind the pillar and just melt them. But Pulsing is trying to see if you might be able to fight versus Master Fruit. Master Fruit maybe looking for a reset. Goes in for a bear form into an incapacitator and roar, trying to make himself break away from the dots of Pulsing BBQT. It looks like the Warlock is going to have himself maybe another pet. He is going to resummon a pet. Looks like maybe he was going to go against a... maybe he was expecting to go against a Demon Hunter with a Void Bowl. I'm wondering how he was able to... Well, he ported next to him. I wonder how he was able to get a Reflect and still get rooted. Maybe he just pressed Reflect after he got rooted, like in a split second. But he ports next to Master Food, trying to see if he can catch up to him. Is he going to be able to? So it's 4 and 2. Okay, 4 and 2. I can figure it out. But it looks like Pulse and Baby Cutie isn't going to be able to catch up to Master Food that easily. As the Boomy is just way too fast for him. Try to go for regrowth. Try to see if he can catch himself cat form. I think he's able to redot him just now. He might have been able to. There's going to be a silence and a trigger coming out for Pulsing BB Cutie. Trying to get the start out to Pulsing. But looks like Pulsing got him fully loaded up. Drain life available right now just to get the big drain. Looks like he's able to get quite a significant drain. Gonna be that bear form incapacitated roar. Port available for Pulsing with a UA available. Trying to stack UAs. You don't stack UAs anymore though. Oh no, does he realize he doesn't need to stack UAs? It's all about Malefic. Does get himself a Reflect for a second. Trying to land Malefics into Master, doing quite a bit of damage with that. The dots are burning him down. Master better be aware of those dots, especially those that you can cleanse. That's gonna be him fully dotted up. But again, posting, he just keeps spamming UAs like he's playing Affliction Warlock of BFA, but I don't think that's how he wants to do it, man. I think he must be playing just a little bit differently. I did see what he's trying to go for. Trying to see if he can summon a Fell Hunter. Does he just want to maybe play with a Fell Hunter? And then sacrifice it for double interrupts, as Master Food is going to be able to get away to the other side. It's been a while since we've seen Affliction Warlock, so I'm glad we've seen one. That's going to be posting, going in for, did he just go for a Dark Stone Stability just now? Just pressed it just for the, maybe it was expecting to be able to see the Feral out, see the Boomy out in the open, and dot him up with a stable Affliction. I mean, load up all the dots with the UA and everything. What is this going on? He just pressed reflect. I guess expecting Master Food to maybe get an open on him. Is that what he's going for? He's just like very predictive of how Master Food is going to play. Has he played against him before? Is Master Food trying to change up the strat? Or maybe these guys first time they've seen one another. Because Pulsing is running around the Gladiator mount. But making some interesting plays, to say the least. Master Food looking to close the gap. Does he have the root silence? He does get the root silence. The pet is out of that root. Actually can go for an interrupt. Trying to get a stun onto Pulsing. Going for as many instances as he can. AoE Fear comes out for Pulsing though. Playing that AoE Howl of Terror. That is so cool looking. Trying to get a UA while wall is up. There's going to be Malefic Rapture coming out. Needs to get a bunch of dots onto Master Food to make more Malefic Rapture damage happen. Got himself a Reflect for a couple of spells from Master. Going to go for a bit of the Drain Life. Thorns available for Master Food. The only thing that's really going to get hit by those is going to be the puppy. Pulsing actually super low. Dots are actually melting in the Moonfire and Sunfire and the Starfalls, dude. The shooting stars. Is he gonna down to the dots? Trying to get a redot into Master Food, but looks like he might be able to recover. No more procs on him. Looks like no more procs, but Master Food is a quite advantage on health, at least here. Just charging in as the dots are on him. Pulsing not looking all that healthy. Does not play Mortal Coil, so it's going to be maybe a little bit unfortunate. Howling Terror comes out. Instant cast AoE Fear is so good for Warlock. Is going to get the Dark Glare to get some damage into Master Food. Does Dark Glare do a lot? It looks like Dark Glare isn't doing a lot, but maybe not because a lot of dots are up onto Master Food. Pulsing is looking to get away. Does have himself the Haze Buff right now, maybe for the pet. Hoping the pet does a lot more damage with the Haze. Reflect available right now. Trying to get a Fear. Going to be a Silence. Get Reflect if he AoE silence like that. Stun onto Master Food and taking him out. Limo is up next. There's a Safeguard Trick and Procker from Master Food. Bardic Skin and Thorns available as Limo's looking to close the gap. Got himself a Shield of Vengeance. Hoping that Shield of Vengeance does a big proc to Master Food. Throwing in the Crucibles back to back as well as the Judgment. Master looking to get the hell out of there. Gets himself for a bit of an incapacitated Roar. That's going to be big damage out of Limo to follow. Limo just trinketed out of that ink cap, trying to make sure he does not die in the reset. Hand of Freedom? No, does get himself out with the Hand of Freedom. And Lex, the Fire Mage, is going to be up next. Troll, Fire, actually Xanda, I think, maybe. I think he is Xanda. Maybe? Feet. He's all, like, dark. Okay, it is Xanda. Has to be Xanda at that point. But Limo literally trinketing out of the Bear Druid Incapacitated Roar just for that kill. That is crazy. I feel like if you trinket that early, like, Lex should be able to score a kill because of CC chains at this point, right? Well, we'll hope so. Looks like Limo is going to shift around to another pillar as we are hitting the dampening, boys. 5 minutes, 44 seconds, 5% dampener. Going to be Lex getting a couple of those fire blasts back into Limo. I think Lex might just have to play the fact that Limo does not have a trinket. Get in there, get himself a big old breath and a polymer to follow him. As Lex just trying to stay at range, trying to coax Limo out in the open, which is probably the best way you should be playing caster. But he might just need to get in and get a palm move to Limo, get himself a big old G-Pie into a Meteor, everything, Blumbo combo bird. Looks like he does coax Limo out in the open. Breath, and there goes the Ring of Frost. No, does he hit it? Does not hit it. Hodge onto Lex, blinks out of that Hodge. Limo avoiding that hand of Ring of Frost as best as they can. Shield of Vengeance available next to Lex. Big damage. Lex Cauterize is going to be available right now. Needs to find a way to deal with. Does get himself mass healing right now, but not really doing good. Still in a very, very bad spot. Still in a very, very bad spot. Limo looking to maybe see if he can find Lex. Does drop down the Consecration for a second. Lex. Does he have anything to follow up here? Combustion available. That's going to be images up as well, slowing down Limo as best as possible. Limo looking to get the hell out of the head of him. Needs to come out if he needs it. Let's get more pyros coming out. Lex just has himself a good position. Limo looking like he doesn't need line of sight. He doesn't need a full reset. Breath out of Lex. Try to go for a Ring of Frost. Does decide to go against it as Limo does trinket out of the Breath. I don't know if he has adaptation trinket or something, but it looks like he's able to break out of it every single time, it looks like. Iceblock available for legs. Cauterize. Nope, not available. Only a shield up. Missing a breath. That's going to be him going down. Try to go for the Xander Rachel at the very end there. But what else can you really do in that case? It's either going to be Kragar, maybe Fenny versus Lima. It's going to be quite a lot of damage to go through here. It looks like maybe Fenny. Nobody is known but Fenny. Is it Kragar? Is it Kragar, bro? It's one of these guys. Lima's just going some victory laps there, man. Just doing some victory laps. Fighting for his team. Is it going to be Kragar? I think Kragar's trying to figure out who's going first or last. The Russians try to figure out, boys. Looks like Kragar is going to be the man they need to save. To save this duel. Kragar and Limo. Limo with so much healing, so much damage. Kragar with a bunker build, dude. Is Limo going to be the bunker buster for his team, or is Kragar just going to be able to outlast Limo and all the billion healing he's got going on? I guess only time will tell. As Kragar is starting to get a bit of a small advantage in the damage. Oh my god, actually, every time he presses Rage Blow, he does quite a lot. Kragar's health doesn't really move so far. Does get Reflect. Limo looking not to get himself hodged. So Kragar's going to have to be very, very careful with those hodges. Going for a Blaze Storm again, trying to avoid a hodge from Limo. And there goes a hodge. Limo doing big damage to Kragar. Big hammer coming down. Kragar is going to be able to go for a Fear onto Limo. Try to see if he can survive it. Fear is going to be fine. Maybe it survives it. Yeah, gets a charge. Heal. Actually charges this time to Limo while wings are up. Double Crucible again thrown in a Kragar. Kragar's still uncertain how he wants to deal with this. Nazat's chicken for that one Templar's Verdict. It is enough absorb for that one Templar's. Safeguard chicken proc, and this is where Kragar needs to go for healing. Gonna go for Enrage Regeneration. Limo could have went for a bop or a bubble to deny that. Looks like he's gonna go for it late. Shattering Throw coming out for Kragar, getting hit with a Hodge instead, though. That's going to be lots of free damage from Limo. The wings do come down, but Kragar still in a very bad spot. Goes for a self-heal with a Crucible. And needs to maintain for himself, ignore pain at all times, and recover some health. Do some damage of his own. Trying to get a charge. Big kill, maybe? No! Getting slayed by Limo. Got himself a Shield of Vengeance at the last second there. Knowing that Kragar is going to be able to break through it at 28% damage, and shield is smaller. Looks like it's going to be short stun until Limo triggers out of it immediately, and Fenny going to try to see if they can do anything as a DH. Stunned by Limo. Does it go for a big hammer? It goes for a hammer as well as a final verdict. There's just a lot of damage going to be packed in here. Bike as well from Fenny by the looks of it. Trying to go for a meta against Limo. Stun. Limo is going to bubble out of it. Fenny, does he have fly up in the air? He can raid from above. He's going to raid from above. Maybe he can get at least one of those phalanxes. Nope, couldn't get any single one of those phalanxes to chase after Limo. Maybe one of them could have connected as the ball was coming down. And look at Limo. He caught up all his health in just a few globals. Another stun onto Fenny. Does he have a trigger for it? Otherwise, it slides out, I think. Maybe? He's going to drop Darkness. The dress comes out by Fenny. Unless Limo's the one with the dress. It doesn't look like he's playing dress or anything like that. What is Limo playing for trinkets, actually? Because I don't really see him doing anything. But does take him out, though. He does take him out either way. Kragar Bro is going to be the last one on Team 1. We're at 34% dampening. This is going to be as good of a position as it can be. Kragar Bro goes in for Dresden immediately. Double stun to Limo. Does get into like 40% health. Shield of Vengeance is up for Limo. Might be able to turn that Shield of Vengeance into an offensive shield. Kragar Bro goes up in the air. Limo not in a good spot. Is going to have to get away from those phalanxes. Does get himself line aside. Kragar Bro leaping maybe too far, charges right back to Lima, but that slow is going to be detrimental on him as Lima does have a Hand of Hindrance. Not really using the Hand of Hindrance to run away. By getting thrown at Limo, taking quite a bit of damage, has wings if necessary. He's just going for as much Word of Glory healing right now. Hasn't even popped wings. He's just trying to survive through the metamorphosis. But he's still just not going anywhere. Stunned by Kragar Bro. Dropping a Darkness in this case. Does he have another stun to follow him? He does not. Maybe enough damage onto Limo. Limo just surviving this dude. Hodge onto Kragar Bro. Flash of light just to make sure he doesn't die. He's right next to Demon Out with the Immolation Aura. Walk away from the DAs. The Immolation Aura is going to kill you. It looks like Limo is going to be going down. He had what looked like wings for so long. I don't know if he pressed him or not. Maybe it was just a UI bug. Mary's going to be up next to us. Kragar Bro going to try to see if he can live through a big wings from Mary. Hammer coming down. Doesn't sit in the sun for too long. Trying to get away from the hammer as well as the Paladin. The hammer is above his head. Gonna do a lot of damage. Flies up in the air. And Mary goes in for some line of sight. Those lances, one of them did go through him. Kragar Bro he still has to deal with a Paladin with a Shield of Vengeance and wings. At least he has the mobility to maybe run away. The judgments are going to eventually increase the damage that they do, especially the damper is so high. Like every single one of judgments, they're just going to be more value by default. Kragar Bro going for as much self healing as possible. Probably should be doing it while I beam is up. All the healing needs to be done while IBM is up. Going for quite a good amount of shred of damage onto Mary. Actually turning around. Mary doesn't have a bubble anymore. That's going to be Cracker Bro just trying to see if he can slice right through him. Hodge and Cracker Bro. Does he have anything? Mary, does he have enough to win? He does go for a generating. Didn't even need to. That was just a BM regenerating when he had that judgment. That's all he needed. Oh my god. Lima with the 4, dude. We got a Boomkin actually doing stuff. We had an Affliction Warlock today. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome. Oh man. I think it's our first Affliction Warlock in a while here, boys. Holy moly. His name is Holy Moly? Who is this? Limo? Is it Limo's name? Yo, dude. Which one? I'm gonna start calling him Holy Moly. Or Limo. Well, Limo's close enough. I'll take a second look. How does that sound? Ready? Possible versus Krager again. Damn, dude. Krager's team, dude. Krager's team just got knocked out, man. Come on, dude. Give him a break. Let him catch the breath, dude. Actually, the Kraken probably doesn't need catch a breath. He just needs another battle, another goal. Yo, Chaotic Angel, my man.
Raise your eyes to the skies and observe. Today our world destruction has been averted in defiance of our very maker. Algalon, the observer, herald of the Titans, has been defeated by our brave.
It didn't finish, but it's okay. Yo, can we get a hashtag Chaotic Angel in chat showing appreciation for the wonderful donor, my man? Appreciate you, my dude. Appreciate you, my guy. Great quote, dude. Great quote. That is something we don't hear in Legion Dalaran ever. So who the fuck was Algalon? Hold on. Was that the guy with the map? Hold on. That was the guy with the map, right? I feel like Algalon, the name, just doesn't get sung often. Maybe it did back in Wrath, though, dude, but Algalon the Observer is gonna be... Yeah, it is Algalon the Observer. So he is the fucker in charge of it all at the end, huh? He is a big fucking bad at the end of it all. I mean, I guess Yaxaron technically wasn't he? But he's the guy with the buttons, dude. He's the guy with the finger on the big red button. Wow. I don't actually look at the old raids. Did they add any more lore? They don't have lore for him. Those are the fights. Loki just triggered a warning to the Titan Pantheon of Azeroth had lost his prime designate. Loki was a designate? Algalon the Observer had been dispatched to evaluate the presence of systematic corruption. If necessary, the Constellar will trigger a rejuvenation of the entire world, wiping all its current inhabitants. I guess it's not really a real fight, right? It's like kind of like a fight with the ads and hitting him for a little bit. It's not like super crazy or nothing like that. But I do like it that they used to not have lore for stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? They used to not have lore for stuff like that, and I like reading this shit. Like, they don't have lore for them, don't have lore for them. Basic abilities. But yeah, I'm glad that somebody is over there at Blizzard is going back and doing stuff. One more, definitely, dude. Who got a group, boys? Who's got groups? We have a whole nother hour here, boys. What do you mean? Wait, message retracted? What? Oh my god, yo, Chaotic, I don't need to donate. Just type it out in chat, man. Can we get a hashtag Chaotic in chat again for another $10 dono, dude? Message retracted. I don't know if the dono is retracted, but hey, message. I'm gonna guess it isn't. Maybe it is. Another hashtag Chaotic Angel, boys. Thank you, man. I don't know if you're meant to retract or how does that work, but appreciate you regardless, my man. Appreciate you. All right. Do we only have Kragar and Jesus ready here? I think I had Avedon and Kragar just now, right? I guess we can go Kragar and Jesus. Alright, Kragar and Jesus. We have Athaman here. Warthurus. Bounty Killer. Whoever got a group, man. Or maybe Jesus has Athaman? Ruins of Lordaeron, boys. I think he's saying the guild, his guild beat that guy, maybe. So congrats, man. It retracted, so I don't know what it said, really. Did I save? I hope I did. PFAPTR. Here we go. I don't know if I saved it already, but I'm gonna save it again. Cracker got shaken on this. He was like, yo, dude, shaken. You gotta join me, man. Mary, kinda come back to me, man. You gotta come back to me, boys. Switch. What do we got? Team 2. We got ourselves Linman playing. Are you sticking to your guns? Playing that enhancement. We got ourselves Athel, man. The Athel woman. We got ourselves Yandex here and Chaotic Angel with a membership, my man. Thank you so much, my dude. Can we get as a Chaotic Angel chat? Showing appreciation for the wonderful membership, my guy. Thank you so much, my dude. Hashtag Chaotic. Hashtag Chaotic, boys. Yandex in here as well. Who else we got? We got ourselves Kick. We also got ourselves Ramgo, and it looks like the stream is having some lag delay. I don't know what's going on, boys. Maybe it stabilizes, hopefully. Yo, hopefully it'll stabilize, dude. It looks like Cracker's gonna be first up against Yandex here. This lagging on telling me, yeah, it looks like it is lagging, boys. I don't really know what I could do. Maybe I could probably stop the stream and start it back up. I think it hopefully will stabilize. Okay, hopefully I fixed the stream thing, boys. Hopefully it fixed. Yandex, though, getting torn apart by Kragar. But it looks like they've got a bit of a standstill, but he is behind in health. He is behind the cooldowns too. IVF has been used. AMS has been used. That's also going to be a Pillar of Frost that has been used as well. Yeah, I just turned it off and turned it back on. I have no idea, boys. You let me know if you guys let me know if the stream is lagging, okay? I'm gonna keep my eyes on it the best I can, but you guys let me know at me when it's lagging. Yandex though, oh man, it's not looking that good as a Frost DK, man. Oh, dude. PTO Frost DKs. Oh man, we said on holy DKs do well, but Frost? Man, I don't really know what that can do. Whoa. Well, I was letting the donation play out, but it looks like Yandex died. Okay, we got a hashtag Dramaror in chat showing appreciated well donation. He says, say down, say fuck Blizzard for not balancing shit in PvP since MOP. I can't, dude. I'm too good of a mood. I'm too good of a mood, man. But it's gonna be Crack again, and oh my god, so many shield absorbs. Just oh my god, Athaman. That was so many absorbs that hammer went through. That was so many shield absorbs that hammer just went through. Athaman is just sitting here, stunned himself in the amount of damage he just did. Getting hit with a big blast of damage from Masterford, though. Better be careful as the Boomy actually gets some big damage rolling for himself. Let's go, boys. Getting hit with a big old... Red is fine. Yes, guys, Red is definitely fine. Red is definitely fine. Oh, man. Masterford, they're trying to maintain the dots up and running. Going to be a Thorns available versus Azeroth, trying to get the Starfires and Raz going. Looks like a lot of his damage is mostly gone, but he's still trying to get himself a bit of a setup, just trying to get the basic abilities rolling out. The Starfire as well as the Raz. Has he adjusted to the changes to... And I think Masterford is the only man that's even trying Boomy for PvP with all the different changes that happen to Boomies in Shadowlands. So I guess I shouldn't really be questioning him on how to play it in terms of the eclipses and whatnot. Cyclone onto Atha as Masterford looking for a bit of a recovery himself. Looking to get himself a bit of a reset while dealing with Atha. Maybe goes for a root. I think roots might be really good. I guess Atha, man. Trying to hit him with the silence. Maybe a war stomp for it. Looks like he's not going to go for it. Disarm to Atha. Atha actually unable to get a lot of his whole power generation. Masterford, though, has a big old hammer hanging over his head. Is not going to be enough. Big damage comes out, but looks like he survives. The bear form was crucial to it. Throwing the Reaping Flames at Atham and almost taking him out with that Reaping Flames and Atham. Might need to get himself another set of damage rolling. Has bubble, has wings and everything. Hodge onto Masterford. He's going to hit him some thorns. It looks like he is going to use Hodge defensively. He's trying to recover on health. Not hitting into thorns. Getting a big old knockback from Masterford, who does have two abilities. Not only does he have a knockback. Oh, try to go in with a bit of a war stop at him and turn around last second. Get hit with a disarm. Might as well get himself heals back up and running. Master, though, trying to maintain, trying to stay in this game. Cyclone onto Athaman. Looks like no trinket available for Athel, or if he does have one, he doesn't use it. I think it only certain trinkets get shown up in the UI. I think I have to go the crafted trinkets way. Like I have to, I think, Google craft trinkets. I guess descriptions maybe. It's going to be a knockback onto Athel. Silence coming out from Master. Doesn't have the root to follow that silence. Just trying to get away from Athel. Is going to get blasted by abilities from range. It's going to be a slow onto Master with thorns. Gets a root onto Athel. So is he not the bear? I think he's no longer bear affinity. I think he's a restoration affinity. That's why he gets the roots from a distance. Mass root. Actually, no, there would be another talent, so he's not bashed. So he has to be bear affinity for the incapacity and roar. Boomy gives him thorns, yeah, or knockback with Typhoon. And wow, look at that, dude. I mean, the amount of things he could do as a bear, guardian, balance druid, but he's partially guardian, I guess, in a way, isn't he? Big hammer coming down by Atho, and the Hodge doesn't even need the hammer, really. Matchfoot gets big heals. It looks like the hammer is going to take him down. Atho gets the swings at the very last second, just amping up the damage even further. As Shakens joins the party on the opposite side. We got Cracker Bro, Mary Tuss chill in the back. But Shaken is going to be next with Atho, who just popped wings. Still holding on to Bubble, holding on to Shield of Vengeance, getting hit with a stun by Shaken in the opener. That's going to be quite a lot of damage from the bat. Getting good the Siphon to follow up as well. Shaken goes for Greater Fade. It's going to give him mobility as well as the dodge. Void Form coming out. There's going to be quite a lot of insider generation against Atho. And Atherman tried to see if he could cleanse himself, trying to see if he could just survive through this damage. Shaken got a lot of pressure. Silence on the Ather. Might need to press the Shield of Vengeance here. That's going to be a huge heal by Atherman. The lower he dips, the more healing his Word of Glory does. No more interrupt available or CC available by Shaken. So Atherman is actually free to just run around and do whatever he wants to. Mind Control coming out by Shaken. Does get quite a big set of dots onto Ather before that MC. That's going to be quite a lot of damages to him. But again, the lower his health is, the more healing he gets from Word of Glory. We are only 6 minutes into this duel, boys. Only 9%, the teeny tiny 9% dampener live right now in this arena. So Atherman's still going to be able to get quite a lot of healing. Again, the lower you are in health, the more your Word of Glory heals for. I guess technically lay on hands too, but you can only use lay on hands in PvE anyway. Greater Fate available for Shaken, trying to see if he might be able to shake Atherman off. Blind coming over for Atherman. Big damage to Shaken, go for a disperse. Fear onto Ather. Bubbles it. Actually, interrupted the Shaken. Shadow damage might actually take him out a single go. Disperse comes out at the very last second. Shaken with that 60% damage reduction survives a big execute. Send his hammer charge to follow right after. Didn't have to worry about the Hodge because the blind was there for the burst opener. Silence onto Ather. Shaken go for the big kills. It's going to be that of Empiric Embrace stun onto Ather. Big damage dropping down onto our Paladin man right here. Shield of Vengeance available as Shaken recovered all his health back. Probably a mod trinket used as well. Missing that interrupt onto Shaken. Mind Control still comes out, waiting now for the dots to take care of that Shield of Vengeance. Maybe Shaken has a stun to follow to drop even more DPs onto Ather, which will be pretty rough. Try to go for flashlight as often as it can, as much as possible. Void bolts are rolling. Shaken got so much damage going up. How you doing, Drama?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I was not paying for you to say it. I was paying for me to say it. Keep it up.
Fair enough. Fair point. I didn't know. I didn't. Yeah, it's a fair point. I didn't realize, actually. Yo, Drama, appreciate it so much for the donation, man. I really appreciate the support, dude. That's 6 bones right there. I really, really appreciate it. I mean, I'm a guy playing video games here, commentating duels just for funsies, and you guys are giving me money to continue to do that. I really, really appreciate it. I'm hoping you join the stream, man. Hey. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Mind Control trying to come on, Shaken. Big hammer over his head. Doesn't go down so close. That hammer almost had him in a single hit. One more global was necessary out of Ather. Hell, one auto attack. You could sneeze in his direction and Shaken will fall over him. But Atherman, just survival is incredible. Cracker Bro getting hit with a blind as Atherman goes in for a bit of a reset himself. Big leap on top of the Pala. As Atherman has wings back up, Shield of Vengeance back up, he really could tear through Cracker Bro right now. He has a Hodge if necessary. I don't know if Cracker Bro has a trinket or not. Looks like Atherman is trying to set up for some damage himself. Does get himself Seraphim. That's going to make his healing a little bit better. The lower his health is, the better it is for him. There's going to be some line of sight. Trying to hide from this Lancers. Looks like he's unable to. The Lancers just continue to go through. He just had to heal through them all. And look at his health wasn't really going anywhere. Man, so much for that ability. He used to do a lot of damage. I think they might have nerfed it percentage-wise. That or just a lot of versatility on Atherman's part. Or Atherwoman. The fairer gender. We got ourselves Cracker going in for a big old damage. Atherman getting hit with an I-beam Hodge onto Cracker Bro. Wings available.
Lol.
Lol. Hey, lol, can we get a... Oh, what the... What? Cracker Bro, does he go down to darkness? Looks like he survives. In prison onto Atherman. And Cracker Bro looking to get himself maybe a bit of a reset. He's trying to get away from Atho. Just kind of waiting him out a little bit. It looks like Atho got himself a lot of recovery. I looked away for a second with a dono. I thought we were both basically dead. Stun onto Atho woman with an I-beam by Cracker Bro. Looking to maybe charge in, looking for a bit of a blade dance. Cracker Bro taking lots of damage right now from Atho. Both of them are very, very low. Could be anyone's game. Stun onto Atherman. Does he have anything? Bob would save you from the lances as they're flying from above. Does he peek out and just throw a judgment at him to take him out? Yeah. Sorry, that was... I breathed in to laugh, and then I started choking on my own spit. I breathed into a laugh, and I choked on my own spit. Bubble for bubble, what is going on? I have to just get these guys to use all the coolness. Can we get a hashtag LOL in chat? Showing appreciation for a wonderful donation, my man. LOL with a LOL. Thank you so much for $5, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Athman with that Seraphim. Got a blind onto Mary. Looking like he's actually going to get away like a smooth criminal out of it. Bubble for bubble. Shield of Vengeance for Shield of Vengeance. Both of them have bobs. Athman is down a mana a little bit. Who's going to win this as we are at the 10-minute mark? 47 minute mark. 47. Almost 11 minutes. Mary super low. Gets a Hodge of the Athman has wings. Mary does not. Is Mary gonna go down here? Does Bob protect him? Is he gonna bop here? Whoever gets wings and the hammer first, I think wins. Whoever gets the hammer first for the Hammerfell wins. Looks like Athman's wings are down. Got himself a trinket used. I don't know what trinket he got going on, but he's looking angry. Mary maintaining that consecration as best as he can. Hodge onto Atham with a big old hammer. Final verdict. I don't really know what he can really do. Hodge onto Mary, trying to go for as much re-healing as possible. Does he survive the hammer though? He does survive the hammer. So it looks like Atham might be maybe okay. Shield of Vengeance is coming up for the both of them very, very soon. Mary has massive advantage so far. Shield of Vengeance is a backup. It's going to be Atham popping his. Maybe Mary will pop his own. Yep, both of them roll boys right now. Atham is still continuing to play this very defensively. His shield pops. Doesn't get Mary's shield to pop too. Hodge onto Atham. Looks like he might be down for the count. I think it was over, man. I think it was all for his run. 11 minutes, 12 minutes, 42% dampener here, boys. Basically 12 minutes, 42% dampener. That was the run that Athman had so far. With Linman going to be up next. Linman being number 1. Okay, number 1 versus number 3. Yeah, number 3 and number 1. Linman kind of low. Mary doesn't have a bubble anymore. He does have a bop, which for Linman, I mean, that's not going to be a big issue. Big Ascendant's coming out for the Shaman. Try to see if he can get away from Mary. Doesn't sit that stun long at all. Mary still continuing to heal while wings are up and running. Linman just trying to get as much range damage as possible. Just looking to run away from Mary, though. Is he going to go down? Big Sundering? Maybe it will be enough. Mary taking him out. And looks like Romgo, whoever is next on the other team, probably should go ASAP. Mary, for some reason, his regeneration just got canceled. I guess when he dismounts you on a horse, it's bad. Trying to heal up as much as possible. Romgo, it looks like the rogue is going to be next up as an outlaw. Mary does have a bubble in just about 58 seconds, so Romgo better go quick. Looks like he gets hit with that consideration. Oh man, look at Chikachariso. Does he get to it? He does. Opening with a cheap shot, trying to get some calm points, maybe for a kidney shot to follow. Into a disarm onto Maritas. Hodge to follow by Mary, while he's waiting for his weapon to return to him. Does Romgo doing much here? Cloaker Shadows might need to come out for that hammer. Bop available for Mary. Romgo! Oh, just get cleaved like that. I don't even understand. Damn, she was able to do. Kicklot is going to be up next as an Elemental Shaman. Getting the dots up and running at the Mary. Got it. Lightning Elemental. Lightning Lasso didn't last long. Yes, from the stun of the rogue was kind of DR'd. Unless Mary had a trinket for it, which possibility. Hodge on the kick. Got himself wall up and running. Needs to get Mary out in the open with the elements that can attack him. Getting interrupted while he's going in for self-heal. Again, just walking Mary away where he's not getting attacked by the Elemental. It looks like Mary actually is not noticing there's an Elemental attacking him. There he goes. Is going to hit the totem just to gain himself a little bit more holy power. The dampening is a 54%. Either kick or Mary wins this. Mary does get a ball back up. Mary got wings rolling available, actually. He could get him rolling any moment. Lightning Lasso bubbles it. Maybe that's the point where you go for the big damage, big healing. Goes in for Flashlight instead. He got a small elemental just doing some damage to him while he got big damage with the wings. Mary takes him out, man. Man, oh man, the Paladin Fiesta. We had 4 kills from both Paladins, 420 healing. Oh my goodness. This game is a meme. It really is a meme. Literally 420 healing. Atho. Come on, dude. You better than that. Red is fine smile. Yeah, red is fine smile. Ooh, that was great, dude. Oh, okay, we got more groups? Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. Let's get another one going. What's up, Banana? How you doing, my man? I don't understand this, dude. Oh man, there's so many paladins, dude. Pallies for pallies, man. Another group ready to go. Can we get in? All right, Rockstar and Tio, we'll get you in. How does that sound, man? How does that sound, boys? No, we're out of gas. We did really good, though. We did really good. I mean, it's this incredible paladin bonanza right now, dude. Just up there on purpose. It's funny though, it's funny. How's survival in 1-1 pre-patch? Survival I think it's pretty good. We had Wargren play a lot of survival, but I think the only guy playing survival. But I doubt they'll be bad, man. I really doubt they'll be bad. Alrighty. Ooh, we got a Demonology Destruction Warlock. We haven't seen, I feel like we haven't seen those as much anymore. We got a Sub-Rogue here, finally. We got 2 Unholy DKs, we got a Monk, Feral, more Pallies. What game would this be if there weren't any Pallies here, man? What game would this be without Pallies, dude? This ain't Shadowlands pre-patch without Paladins. Switch. What do we got? We got ourselves Team 1 with Binge. We got ourselves Milord Pala in here with Chi as a Monk. We got ourselves Buff DKs as a Death Knight and Effect as a Feral Druid versus Team 2 with Nasi as a Shadow Priest. We also got ourselves Mishni as another Feral Druid. We got ourselves Your Mom as a Sub-Rogue. We haven't seen a lot of those so far. Crucifix as a Demonology Destruction Warlock. Actually, it feels like we haven't seen these in such a while since, well, the PTR pre-patch. I do wonder how many, like once this patch goes live, once the pre-patch goes live, I wonder how many Demonology Destruction Warlocks we'll see, because a lot of people are still desperate right now. As a whole, Team 2 again launched in. If you guys don't want to know where to hang out by the stairs. Alright, let me go over the rules real quick. If you're a stealthy and you're not dueling, be out of stealth. If you're a druid and you're not dueling, be out of cat form, out of any form, and out of stealth. Warlock can share buffs for the Warlock Hellstones. Priests can share their buffs. That's it. There we go. I think that's it. Looks like Mission is going to be first up as a Feral Druid versus Milord Pala. Okay, Milord is 2, Mission is 3. No, Mission is 2, so 2 and 2. He's throwing a bike at Milord, but it looked like maybe the bike exploded away. I didn't really see himself move much, but maybe a good chance I missed it while trying to pan the camera around. Milord got himself a big old shield rolling here with the trinket from Mott. Going to be a Thorns available. I think that trinket actually gets buffed by the magic damage. Big hammer hanging over Mishney's head. Can Milord really ramp up big damage while available for Mishney? Trying to reduce the severity of that damage. Has renewal if necessary too. Is going to use it. Probably should use it in bear form to get the most value out of it. Looks like Milord is actually under quite a bit of stress. Hodge of the Mishney. Trinkets out of it. Milord going to be getting himself out of that stun as Mishney goes in for a reversal. It looks like Mishney is looking to get himself a bit of a reset away from Milord. Not going to be able to escape. Might just have to find him right here. Try to go for a cyclone, not landing it as an interrupt comes out. Mishney under lots of pressure, lots of health loss. And down they go as a Feral Druid. It is definitely rough against a Paladin, especially if they're just continuously beating on you the whole time. Your mom is going to be up next. Your mom or my mom? Which mom? It looks like it's going to be a shadowy duel for your mom. What happens when a Milord Pala gets over the Shadowy Duel actually while bubbled? Does it go through Shadowy Duel? Or does he... You know what probably happens, and I'm going to guess here, because he's bubbled, he's technically immune, and your mom using Shadowy Duel technically makes it go through. So it does a weird thing. Normally it makes those two people see each other, but I think you can use this on a bop or maybe a bubble. You'll still get the stealth element of it, but because they were bopped, you basically make you both go into Shadowy Duel, just in different rooms, so you wouldn't see each other. So for Rogue, it's basically a full vanish reset. Your mom having to go for a cloak, as well as an evasion, trying to get some damage into Milord. Cloak of Shadows for the big hammer. It looks like Milord is able to get away from the Rogue, not letting him get any kind of setup. Skin to shot coming out by the Rogue. Bob for Milord Pala. The Rogue is looking to get away, has advantage if necessary. Do they go for it though? Looks like they are going to go for advantage. Milord trying to see if they can get him out in the open with a consecration. And looks like the Rogue is out of juice right now. No advantage, no cloak, no evasion. Does have a blind though, so for next cooldowns for Milord Pala, the blind might be integral. Trying to go for saps again. I think Milord saw the Rogue but went for consecration instead. Gonna be the Rogue catching the killing shot onto Milord, just building some comp points, looking to get away. Did he get a rupture on him at the very least? Looks like the Rogue is gonna hit with a slow. Which one is the Rogue? Here we go. Trying to get some cooldowns, trying to get some calm points set up. Looks like some damage coming out from Milord. The Rogue is just going to disengage immediately. The horse comes out for the Paladin, trying to see. Oh, looks like a little bit of lag going on. I don't know if it's lag from my side or maybe the whole arena's lagging. Gonna be a shadow step by the Rogue, juking out the Pala, but he's gonna meet him with the Kinder shot as the wings comes out. The Rogue better be able to go through all that CC chain onto Milord Pala, went in for a big eviscerate. There goes the Shield of Vengeance, throwing in a blind onto Milord while he's low on health. I feel like if the Rogue is able to go for a clean reset while the Shield of Vengeance is up and go in for a clean opener, he might be okay. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty bad for him. Can he do it though? That is the question. Can he optimally do it? Goes in for a big Kinder shot onto your mom. Doing the damage, having work go through. Backstabs, trying to make it happen. Shield is available for Milord. As long as he does... Big heal for Milord as he burns the wings. Maybe he gets a random proc for wings, maybe a mid-long wings. But he goes in for a huge Word of Glory, recovers so much health. Does lab the Rogue into a Kinder shot, and there goes that hammer again. Is going to get a juke away from the Pala. Does deny some of the damage from the hammer. Could cloak it at the last second. Is going to cloak it at the last second. Is gonna cloak it. There goes another Kinder shot. Looks like Milord is gonna not sit out long at all. Maybe Vision needs to come out for the Rogue. Goes in for a cheap shot to follow. Needs just a little bit more damage. The Pala just heals so much of the Rogue's damage. Does juke? Oh my god. Does dodge that hammer. But then someone else kills him. I'm not even sure what. Limo's gonna be up next. Man, watching the Rogue try as hard as it did and watching Milord just go Word of Glory. Half my health is back is just nuts. Oh my goodness. Hammer hanging over Milord Pala's head. Looks like he doesn't really have a lot to keep himself alive. Shield of Vengeance could have been used maybe at the very last second, but that was a rough one. That was hard to gauge. Looks like Limo's going to be able to take down the Pala. How do you take out a Paladin with a Paladin? I think it's fair enough, boys. I think it's as fair as it can be, yeah? Looks like Limo is going to get opened up by FX. Bash to follow by the Pharaoh. Limo is just going to have to wait this out a bit. Shield of Vengeance is available. Man, it's going to be a little bit rough. Trying to get some damage onto FX. With a Hodge to follow. No wings available for now, though. Limo does have himself Bop and Bubble. So it looks like he's going to play again the long game. FX trying to go for a cycle and getting the interrupt. It looks like a Pharaoh isn't looking that good. So far, it's only been sustained damage from the Paladin, but it's already quite a lot. FX does have to go for a Rejuve, does have to use a Swiftman here, too. And there goes that big old hammer as the wall comes out for FX, maybe a little too early. Might be able to take him out without the need of wings. The hammer might do it. And the hammer does crash down with buff DK, please. Gonna be up next versus the Paladin. It does give himself a stun. The pets are coming out. If he can somehow keep Limo in your place, looks like it's going to be a bubble for Limo. Probably should have maybe used bubble. I guess he really wanted to save for Buff DK to really go through all the pets and all the damage. Does go for the big rip. If he can Chain of Ice him, Chain of Ice isn't going to hold him down. The Head of Freedom is going to let him run around and move a lot. Short stomp by the pet as the rest of the undeads are starting to fall apart. Limo just continuing to heal through it all. The bubble gave him enough time to just outlast a lot of the undead army. Wait for them to start really falling apart. It looks like even the Abomination is going to be dissipating. Lima's just going for the Battle of Tristan Stone to buff DK. Does he go for a Hodge? Looks like he's going to, does he go for IBF? He doesn't look like he goes for it. Looks like there's just a trinket. So it might be okay for now. Lichborn comes out, so it's going to be Death Claws to self-heal himself if necessary. As another Hand of Freedom is available for him. Yeah, I think he is using Hand of Freedoms like spammy. Because the mobility that Paladins have with the spammable Hand of Freedom, which is bugged on PTR. Hope the Blizzard will end up fixing it. Unless it's intended, which I don't think it is. Wait, did you just get hit with a curse? Oh. Did that Warlock just curse you? I saw the thing pop up over your head. I don't know if it was maybe your own ability or not. Maybe it was? I just hope the Warlock didn't hit you with a curse or nothing. That'd be weird. He's not cursing anybody, is he? Is he? I hope not. Either way, it looked like, I saw some pop over the head. I know what I saw. IBF comes out, is going to get the army rolling. Going to be Limo going in for a wings. Buff DK goes in for a big old dress, trying to collapse as much damage as he can into Limo. It looks like maybe the Hand of Freedom is going to come out. Trying to go for anti-magic zone. Limo does have a lot of damage rolling. Maybe big heal for Limo while wings are up. As we're hitting the 8-minute mark here. Buff DK, at this point, not a lot of healing can really be done. 19%. And Limo just got a big old wings available for your Death Strikes to try to come out, trying to survive to what he can. Death Back comes in, but that's going to be just going to give Limo even more pressure. Hodge, no way out of it. And that big old hammer hanging over your head just seals the deal. Is Limo going to try to see if he can kill you before the hammer? Nope, just keeping your health down, letting the hammer do work. And down he go. Chi is going to be up next, getting in cap onto Lima. Can anybody check out Lima? He still has a bop. Bop comes up for Lima pretty early on, and it looks like Chi went in for a dress maybe a little early into that bop. What is that heal? Dude, it is a lot of healing. It is a ton of healing. It's a Word of Glory heal. Basically, it heals you the lower your health is. The lower your health is, or whoever your target is, the lower their health is, even if it's you. The more Word of Glory healing will do. So, with Paladins generating all the holy power in the world, you could basically spam Word of Glory. The lower your health is, with wings, it also buffs the healing too. So you could really go from like really bad situation, like half health, or maybe like 75, and be like, hey, I'm actually in a good spot. Which is really weird. Compounded together with the fact that the Hand of Freedom on a talent for them is bugged, where you can basically spam Hand of Freedom anytime you want to without an actual cooldown. It makes it really, really difficult for a lot of classes to beat a Paladin. But yeah, but Paladin's okay. Paladins, there's nothing wrong with them. They're fine, as the chat says. Let's get a bit ring of boobs for Chi while he's trying to just sit out for the Shield of Vengeance, rolling backwards away from his away from the Paladin, just trying to wait it out. Getting the images maybe out a little early. But it's gonna be Lima. What does Lima have? Wings are back up. I don't know if Chi has any trinket or anything available. It's gonna be a big old leg sweep onto Lima. Has the big old images available. Fist of Fury doing damage. Big dress Hodge onto Chi. Wings are up for Lima. Going for a big setup here. Big hammer hanging over his head right now. That might be a lot of damage. Maybe Karma at the last second might need to. Didn't even press it. Didn't even press Karma. What can you really say? Binge is going to be up next. The last one is on Holy DK versus Limo, trying to throw everything at him, even the bike. There goes the bubble for Limo. Did it early enough where he can get some health back. And while he still has wings from Chi, trying to go for as much healing as possible. 32% dampening. But just watch how much healing the Paladin can do. Chain of Ice not slowing him down at all. Got himself the full army. Hand of Freedom. They're just going to let him get the hell out of there. Just running out, man. Juking out of there. Hodge into Binge is going to go for a human racial to break out of it. And I think Binge is trying to stay next to Limo, just trying to kind of maintain the dots, maybe keep a slow interrupt if necessary. Limo trying to go for a bit of a heal. Not going to be an interrupt by Binge. Actually juke the interrupt. And Limo, just look at his health right now, dude. 35% dampening, and just look at him not go anywhere. I think that's where Binge does need to go for necrotics. Even the Shield of Vengeance is up, he might need to go for a lot of necrotics. AMS available for Binge. Stall until Limo trickets out of it. Just looking to end the DK right now. Binge going in for a bit of a death bag, just trying to give him a little bit more of a health buffer. The hammer coming down. Is it going to do enough damage? Hodge takes out most of his health. That is a necrotic down with a final verdict to follow. I think it's going to be the end to Binge with that big old hammer. I don't know what can stop him. At this point, Lima with a 1v5. And more healing than damage. There it is, boys. There it is. Hook a legs in a horde? What do you mean? Do we get to see other classes, dude? Can you ban Paladins from 5V5 1v1s? Ban and Paladins. Well, I guess if the chat wants to see a ban on the Paladins for the next few duels, I guess we could do it. 100% Blizzard will nerf the rest as soon as it happens before Omens are expansion. We'll take the burst away and we'll stay wheelchair. I think Paladins are, I don't know. I want to say I think Paladins are maybe okay. I just think they really should fix the auto talent bug with the infinite freedoms, but man, the amount of healing and damage they do, I really could see them. That rogue was actually insane. Was he? It was okay. It was alright. It did pretty okay. He almost got my Lord Pala down. Really, really close. It was doing pretty good, but massive healing out of the Pala. You know what I mean? Yo, Tickle hit me up. Hey. Hey man, watch some duels. Want to see if we'll do another? Yes, I am. So to find groups, check PvP custom groups in LFG. There should be groups on both Alliance and Horde on PTR. Okay, boys, somebody's gonna have to get Tickle in the group, okay? Someone's gonna have to open up the group, open up their hearts, and give a Tickle a big old embrace into their group. Alrighty? Classes on PTR are broken on OP. Demo deal insane damage as well. And I'm not saying that his is okay by any means. What? Classes on PTR are broken on OP. Demo is insane damage as well. I'm not saying that it's okay by any means. No, I just think if anything they should fix bugs, right? So that honor talent isn't working properly. Hand of Freedom is supposed to have like 25 second cooldown or something. So I just hope that they fix it before it releases. I mean, the pre-patch is coming out soon, and unless Blizzard wants to make it an intentional mechanic, I think it actually might be a viable mechanic. Paladins to have that constant freedom. Maybe make Hand of Freedom cost a ton of mana, so you can't really stop and do anything else. With Hand of Freedom, you can't really off-heal allies, or maybe make it so mana expensive that you can maintain the constant, well, almost constant freedom at a cost of being able to do other things, right? Maybe you need some mana for a bot, need some mana for a bubble, stuff like that, right? So maybe that's something that could balance. So if a paladin wants to chase after somebody, they can get 2 Hand of Freedoms back to back, maybe 3, if they really want to get mobility. But then they gotta be like, if you don't manage your mana, you get punished. If you do manage your mana, you can do well. You know, stuff like that. So at least I think it would solve some issue of paladins being a wheelchair. Hand of Freedom. Make it so it can be stolen, and it makes it so that it costs a ton of mana. Then I think it would be like very interesting mechanic. It's really like very similar to Emancipation back in WoW, I think it had, where paladins could remove the slows off of them, but it was very mana expensive. Stuff like that. It would be great with a ban to either 30 or 60 seconds. Whole minute, that'd be nuts. Yo, get Tickle in here, boys. Get Tickle in there. Whoever gets Tickle in a group, let me know. Whoever got a group. It looks like Tio, this 1v5, so it deserves to rest. Okay. I'll get you guys. Yeah, I'll get Theodore. But somebody gotta get Tickle in the group and let me know who has Tickle. Let me know who has Tickle in here, boys. I don't see a group. Boys. Who's got a group? Who wants to maybe give Tickle a spot? Also, Tickle, are you Alliance or Horde? That is another question. You know, spamming Haze. I was running Haze, spamming Necros. You were running Haze, spamming... Oh, not Paladin the whole time? I couldn't notice, actually. I don't know if I was just not looking... Yo, Tickle, my man. My dude. I appreciate it. You don't gotta be a member. I know you hang out on Twitch mostly. Well, not because you wanted to. I remember the whole thing. Let's be ambiguous here. But yo, can we get a hashtag Tickle and chat for that? I mean, membership, my man. Feel free to spam the shit out of this emotes. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Don't feel like you have to, though. Don't feel like you have to. I know there's a whole, like, I guess maybe it all depends on some streamers and friends are like, yo, if I spot, I'll sub to you, you sub to me, and it's all cool and shit. You don't feel like you have to, my dude. I appreciate it, though. Realms don't matter. Yeah, you can be on any realm. Broxy going on a different server. Yeah, as a Horde in the moment. Do we have a Horde group that wants to get Tickle in? Kragar, do you want to make a group and get Tickle in there, my dude? Do you want to get Tickle in there? Avidun, I think is Alliance. Jesus, I think is Alliance too. Tio, Rockstar, I don't know. One of them was... No, both of them were Alliance. No, one of them was Horde. I think it's Theodore was Horde. Yo, Tio! Was it you with, Hold on. Hey, got a group without a Pala. He just won me 5, so deserves it. Tio! Could you open the group back up, open your heart, and get Tickle in there? I'm in. Tickle Little. I'm in. Okay, whose group are you in? Whose group are you in, though? Yo, whoever got the lead, let me know. Who got Tickle in? I want to let Tickle play. Also, let Tickle go first or something, because Tickle never gets to join these, dude. Streamer benefits, right? You know, we're the kind of people, we are the stream that's all the people. We want to kind of break all the stereotypes. Well, let's do some streamer benefits here. Is the music too high? I can't hear a beautiful voice. I can lower down by a little, but I kind of like music loud. I like it loud! I like it loud in my ears mostly, just so I don't have to hear myself think. I was late, can't find your groups. Yo, Danger, can we get some Danger in here, boys? 5 found in 1 Tickle. Oh shit, so there's another... Wait, so Tickle joined the group, and I think Theodore actually made a spot for Tickle now. Shit. Whoever is the lead in Tickle's group, let me know. Just whisper at me with real ID. Whisper at me with real ID right now. You know what I mean? Get me in there. Go. Who got Tickle? Who got Tickle? I need to know, boys. I want to get Tickle against somebody, dude. Horde? Yeah. No pressure. No pressure at all. Play whatever you like. LE enhancement. We haven't seen Enhance really do all that super well in these duels. They're really squish. Ellie might be... Go, okay. Who got Tickle? Me? Yes, just write me. Yeah, I got Tickle. I got Tickle. Tick. T-I-Q. Pulsing Boggs Benedictus. Do I have him added even? Is it Anstick? Actually, yo, Tickle, if you get them to make you lead, I can just queue you. I can just queue you then. Pulsing? Oh, okay, pulsing. Dalaran hashtag 1340. Dalaran hashtag 1340. Add me real quick. How do you set up on these duels? It's just LFG. Somebody opens up a group on LFG, you get 4 people in. The leader adds me on Real ID to let me know that they have a group, and then I queue against one of the other guys that also has a second group as well. But we don't have 5. Yeah, that's okay. We can just wait. We'll just wait. Alright, boys. Pulsing needs some help. They got a 5-5 1A group with Tickle right here. They need more dudes. They need more dudes. Tickle, they open you up a spot with Theodore. Missing 3. Yo, boys. Horde group with Tickle. They need help. Tickle little? What the fuck? Yo, boys, they need more. Yo, Tickle, if you got any dudes on PTR, dude, feel free to get your friends or whatever. The Horde side has been a little bit hard to get people to. There's been a lot of people on Alliance on PTR. Yeah. Where you from? Russia, originally. I'm leader now and there's people. Oh, perfect. We'll watch. We'll chill and wait for Tickle, dude. Tickle never gets to join this dude. But he's a busy guy. But try to get... Tickle, try to get you to do some stuff sometimes. I told you before, it's like... I won't say it's pulling teeth, but you get what I mean. I wouldn't want to call it pulling teeth. It's not calling paladins overpowered. I don't want to do it, but you know what I mean. So let's get him in here, man. Let's get him a full run. Tickle's not twitching. Oh yeah, are you twitching? It might be easier if he was. Yeah, it's time off, dude. Let him enjoy this. Yeah, let him enjoy the game without always being live. Yeah, because I know I enjoy my time, dude. I'm playing BG3. I'm judging sweat because I'm nervous. Yo, dude, it's okay. It's okay. It's just healing rain. Don't worry about it. You know, it's just healing. It's just healing surge. You know, you just some water. Just healing stream totem. Act like a fucking squirt gun, dude. Don't worry about it. And let's see if I get love. What happened to your main though, Mithrin? You said you couldn't log on at all. But yeah, fag. You guys got a Windwalker for 5-5s. We had a Chi in there. But if you want to pop in as a Windwalker for these, man, more than welcome to, dude. More than welcome to. Horde, PvP, custom, Dalaran 5-5 group, boys. We need some more Hordes. Oh, they got a 5-man. Perfect. Alrighty. Full. Perfect. Make sure you guys cancel LFG. And we'll get you versus... I think we can get you versus Tio. Because Tio's group didn't really get to play except for the Palace. He dropped the Palace, so we're gonna get him, man. Yeah. Cool. Make sure to cancel LFG and we can queue. Alright, as soon as I see the LFG queue disappear. Perfect. Theodore, no Pala, maybe. And then Tickle. Dal Prime was unable to join the queue. What? Am I bugged? Yo, Tio, Tickle, whisper me real quick. I gotta relog real quick. My guy's bugged. This happened last time we were doing this. Last week, actually. It was the Saturday duels, 5-5s. Tickle, Tio, whisper me again, just so I can spell you guys' names. Although I should be able to. I'm gonna try, dude. Theodore, T-I-O-D-O-R. It's like Theodore, but Tio. Tickle and Theodore, 5. Okay, I can't spell invite spectator match then. Tickle and Theodore. Jesus, I can't spell. What the fuck? I literally... I wasn't able to join the queue. Huh? Why not? It says I wasn't able to join the queue. Reload game BNet? Or reload the whole thing? There's an issue. It pops up for like a second. Let me try to see if we can reload. Tickle and Theodore. What's Tickle say? Capacity to pulsing if it helps. No, it says Dal Prime was unable to join the queue. Tickle and Theodore 5 invite spectator match. Let me copy and paste. Copy this. Okay. Let me reload. Relog again. Was there like a update on PTR or something? Maybe that's why I can't do it. Let me log out completely. Let me log out completely. Give PTR a second. Maybe it was an update. Check for updates. Nothing. I could try to delete cache. Let me try to delete cache. Yeah, this happens sometimes, but we don't know why. That's the glory of the doing things with PTR, or really doing this with spectator mode. Really. All right. The collaborative read in chat, I feel like signifies exactly how I feel too. We're gonna try doing this again. Tickle, say lead for now. Tio, thank you for patience. We might need to have Tickle pass it to Pulse as lead, but let me try it first. Close BNet. Close BNet. Why does close BNet do anything? Wargame request failed. Yeah, that says wargame request failed. Tickle, if he is lead. And Tio. Wargame request failed. Okay, Tickle, try to pass it to Pulse. Try to pass it to Pulse. Let me know when you do, so I can get pulsing. I have 4 people now. Okay, that's fine. We'll just wait. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Okay, well, we'll just wait for Tickle to get +1. Yeah, the perfect fucking time, man. Pulse has it. Okay. 5 people. Okay, Pulse has it then. Oh, Jesus. Pulsing. Dal Prime was unable to join the queue. You what? BNet used to connect you in Team 1 and Team 2. So you want me just to completely close BNet? I guess I can exit. And I guess I can reopen BNet. Digital problem BNet. Okay, well I'll close the BNet completely and I'll reopen it back up. Will that work now? I don't know what's going on. How to kill BNet in a process task manager? Yo, dude, if that doesn't work, I'll be... Okay. I'm gonna kill BNet process completely in the task manager. Blizzard update agent closed. Okay, I think it's closed completely. Alright. Here we go. Thank you guys for being patient, by the way. I don't know. Some of y'all ain't patient. I ain't either. Yo, dude. I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm in Tickle group was all the time. Wait. Wait, Tio and Tickle are in the same group? Wait, so I'm not even queuing them against a different fucking group. Alrighty, dude. Alrighty, dude. I think I figured this out. So I think Tickle and Pulsing are passing groups, but also I'm trying to queue Tickle against Tio. And I guess Tickle and Tio are maybe in the same group. That explains it. I, for some reason, thought... I thought you were in a different group, but I guess you're not. Okay, oh, Jesus. Okay, so Jesus. Speaking about Jesus. Now it works. Jesus fucking Christ. I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. That would have been a detail to let me know if Tio was like, yo, by the way, I'm in his group. Maybe he did message me too. And I was just, oh, we got the worst fucking map too, dude. Damn. It works. Okay, fixed. Totally. I feel like an idiot, dude. I feel like an idiot. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 with yeah boy. Wait, why is it so... Wait, what am I doing? Why is it so choppy? Wait, seriously, why is it so choppy? Is it maybe this? Why is this so choppy, actually? Why is the stream so choppy? Wait. No, I didn't fix it. Huh. Why is the game so choppy looking? It just feels so choppy to me. Not choppy on my end? It's definitely choppy on my end. It's like capped to 60 FPS for some reason. Oh god. It's like stuck at 60 FPS for some reason. Weird. Alright, well, let me go reload. Dude. Looks all kinds of choppy to me, man. But for, as long as you guys don't notice the difference, it definitely notices me. Alrighty, switch. We got ourselves Yandex going out versus Nasty at the very beginning. Shadow Priest versus a Frosty. Dude, you guys have no idea how choppy it is, man. It's capped because of VSync, maybe. Was VSync on? I played about 60 FPS. Bro, I played the game on 144 FPS. You have no... Unless you have no idea what I mean by smoothness. If you think this is smooth, this is so... Okay, dude. Okay, dude. I guess we're just gonna enjoy the game as it's meant to. Play 60 FPS, 720p. Yeah, dude. Them Xbox settings. If WoW played on Xbox, that's what it looked like. My control check about for the Shadow Priest. Yandex going for a stone, but it doesn't have a lot of health really to work with. A shield is available with a safeguard though. It's proccing out really late for some reason. But it looks like Yandex is going to be down for the count. I mean, barely any health available. Just an execute away from Nasi. As they're trying to get himself some Shadow Man's. Literally taking almost 0 damage from the Frost EK. What kind of a gear does Yandex got going on, really? This man has been struggling. I mean, I gotta give him for the gusto of trying in these duels, but so far been struggling just a little bit here. We got ourselves Micro Blocks up next, looking like an Affliction Warlock, but he is. We got ourselves also in the back of the team Linman. We got ourselves Athel Woman as well as, where is he? Kick. We got Kick. Micro as number 5 versus Nasi, which is, I guess we got Masterfoot here. We got ourselves Pulsing. We got ourselves Nasi. And we got ourselves Tickle. Is Tickle even going to be able to... Elemental Shaman Fist Weapons Enhancement. I like it. Gonna be a Mortal Coil by Micro with a Fear to Follow. Trying to get a stun onto Nasi. Trying to go for them big Malefic Raptures. But Nasi does go for a Disperse. Basically... unkillable while disperses up. Trying to get himself a big old glare up and running. The Darkness should do a lot of damage. This is going to establish a UA all over again. Try to go for Malefic Raptors while walls up and running. Nasi though goes in for a big Void Eruption. And Microbox has to go in for a bit of a setup here with a heal. But Nasi, I think, it's just going to melt him down. Not a lot you can really do. That is super unfortunate. I keep swapping the wrong person. I'm so sorry. Kick, I think it's 3. Oh, Kick is 4. Okay, 4 and 4. Perfect. Kick trying to go for a bit of a run of his own. Now Kick is 3 as the guy leaves. Very unfortunate. Actually, no, he's playing Enhanced. For some reason, I thought he was Elemental. I guess with a Flame Shock, I thought Elemental, obviously, but not. As Enhanced also has a damage to wall this a little bit early. Getting the Ghost Boost up and running with the Earth Elemental. Wall isn't going to last for too long. Nasi just got to wait until the wall is down. So for King, this is going to be kind of a rough one to try to see if he can survive and heal through. He's trying to get himself as much self-heals as possible. But it looks like big damage by Nasi, just melted that man. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. There it is. Nasi looking to get himself a VTO out limit. Does gain the interrupt though. That's going to be a big old heroism coming out for Lindemann. Doesn't last too long with that fear as the dots break him out. Stunned as the sentence come out. Try to get a sentence in the melee on Nasi. Trying to do as much as he could. Does land the interrupt. But as he's trying to go for some self-heals, getting hit with a silence. Not all that he can really do. A bunch of DPs stacked up back-to-back. Sundering does try to go for a bit of healing surges back-to-back while Maelstrom's procs are giving him some. And that's going to be a big old execute. Not even needed the execute, just the dots. Okay, Nasi. Okay, dude. This is just... That's just... I don't understand. VT available for Nasi. Just trying to get the dots up and running onto Athaman. Is Nasi doing something cheesy, something crazy here? What's he going for? Hodge by Atha, getting the big hammer onto Nasi. Dispersed mining to come out. Does go for a bit of a great effect. Interrupted on Shadow. That hammer is coming down no matter what you do. Maybe disperse to get him out. Does disperse. The hammer barely had enough damage to take him out. And Atha being last one left on the team. Might need to bubble this here. Bubbles it off, man. Had to go for it as a Vibreaker base was coming out. Does land the interrupt onto the Massive Spell, but still letting Nasi get all that shadow damage out. I guess Massive Spell is holy damage, or holy spell, holy skull. So interrupting that will at least allow Nasi to get some self heals. Landing a stun onto Athaman. He does go for a trinket, maybe for some big damage for Atha, or maybe like just extra health. Shield event is available if necessary. We are at 5 minutes, 32 seconds, with 4% dampening rolling up. That's going to be yet another interrupt onto Nasi. But so far, while he's high on health, shouldn't be worrying too much about the interrupts, unless Athaman gets something cooking. Maybe a big old blind and a big hammer to follow up onto Nasi, getting those DPs back to back into Atha. That's going to be a silence to follow right after. Shield events available for Atha. Might be able to get it to pop back to Nasi. That's going to be a big old wake of ashes coming out. Trying to see if he might be able to survive for the hammer. It's going to get Hodge. The hammer might come down. Big damage. Huge damage out of Atha. Finally able to take out Nasi out of that whole run. Next up is going to be Tickle Little as a Volpera enhancement shaman. That's a nice little cute totem you got going on too with the Wind Fury. The problem with the Wind Fury, it's only 30-yard range, so I feel like you need to keep reapplying it over and over. Getting the gold swoops up and running, trying to go for big damage, big dress to follow, Sundering, Ascendance right after, trinking it out of the blind. Atha does not have a bubble for this, so it's going to be a lot of damage for him to take. One more Wind Strike is all he needs. The wolves are actually just standing still for some reason, and the Wind Strike does come out, man. Well, Tickle Little got a bit of a punch, but I think it was mostly Nasi just stealing the show, dude. Literally stealing the show. Very unfortunate how it went. Well, seriously, what's going on? Do I need to, like... Swear to God, it's like capped on 60 frames. Look at this. Is it maybe some sort of a setting? Is it like some graphics setting that's turned up, maybe? Vertical sync. Oh, you were right about the vertical sync. Although, why did vertical sync get turned on in the first place? Because I don't think I enabled it. Oh my God. I guess I should have been a little more patient with the settings. I was like, I didn't know vertical sync was it. I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna truck with it, dude. Let's get another duel for Tickle, dude. Let's get him another chance, dude. Because that Shadowpree stole this show. Tickle or Pulse, let me know when you guys got a group. We'll get you against Cragger or somebody. How does that sound, man? You're welcome, dude. Appreciate you guys. Everybody who called out VSync, man. I didn't even realize, dude. Also, why does VSync cap me to 60 when I really want to be at 144? Oh my God. If you guys don't have a 144 Hz monitor, you have no idea the smoothness I'm seeing. Yeah, there's a little bit of choppiness here and there with frames. Actually, frame sharing normally wouldn't even be up if I don't have OBS running, because my OBS is 60 Hz. My monitor is 144 Hz. And if I don't have OBS running, which is basically showing a preview of the game, what you guys see, I guess, it really deals with the majority of the choppiness, and really you don't notice it. At least I don't notice it. Here I can see it though. Here I can definitely see it. Ready? Alright, man, let me know when you're good. G-Sync is for 140 Hz. Okay, G-Sync is. But I don't have a G-Sync monitor. Maybe I should invest into a 144 here and a 144 here, just so it could be just smooth no matter what I work with. Who else got another group? Jesus, I think he had one, but I think Jesus is just good to play. Cracker, if you have a group, let me know. Worthless, if you have a group, or Atheman, if you got a group, man, let me know, boys. Mine's over 990,000. Why would vertical sync make a difference? Using a 104 Hz monitor, you should still display 104 Hz with vert sync. G-Sync, though, as a yellow spider says. I wouldn't be able to tell you, though. I wouldn't be able to tell you, though. Check the graphics setting, make sure your display is working at 104 Hz. What would I... Because it doesn't really have hertz on here. You know, I guess it has target FPS, right? Yo, getting this nostril on 144 is impossible. Okay, maybe it's target FPS. Either way. Make another group or pulse? Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. Want to make another group? Still cycle group? Yo, Tio, if you want to make another group, man, if you got some dudes, you're more than welcome to, man. We're going to try to give it another run. Gonna try to make a group fast. Alright, Tio, Atho are gonna try to make a group. Tio, if you want to stay with Tickle, you're good. If Atho's gonna make one on Alliance, that should work. Nvidia settings already on. Oh, maybe, yeah, Nvidia. I don't really fuck with the Nvidia, like, settings themselves. I feel like if you fuck with them too much, there's some shit you can do that will fuck it up. You can really fuck some shit up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The only setting I really turned off with the, or changed with the graphics card is I instead of putting on optimal performance, I put on adaptive, just so you can really ramp up for some games. That's the only thing I really fuck with. I used to fuck with a lot of those other settings, but I feel like you could really... Unless you know what you're doing, you really can make some changes and be like, I have no idea what I just did and how it affects me. Oh, wait for Atha, perfect. Group ready? That quick? Alrighty. Alrighty, man. So we got Pulsing in here and Atha, man. Here we go. Hopefully that should work. Wargame request send. Let me know if I need to resend it. I know tuning isn't finished yet. What classes do you see standing out in SHADOWLANDS and Dal? With tuning not finished, which classes do I see standing out? I mean, Subrogue stood out for quite a while, but Blizzard ended up kind of nerfing the Legos more than anything. Alright, I'll go again. What else? Frost Mages stood out, mostly due to Lego. I mean, recently, the Kyrian bug and the Kyrian, Soulbind with, what's that guy? The very first Soulbind you get at the very bottom, it gives you like a mastery buff. It's been like over 1,000 worth of mastery, so I'm really looking for the... I mean, anything that uses mastery right now that's utilizing Kyrian is bugged, basically. It's really, really strong. Not really the class itself, but really the Kyrian, because everybody is playing Kyrian in dungeons right now for testing, right? So this week is not a good idea to look at some of the classes and how they're performing, because you really didn't work. Okay, we'll just have to go again, boys. We'll have to go again. I'm keep pressing accept, and it'll work itself out. Alrighty. Keep pressing accept and it'll work itself out. I'll keep doing it over and over. Okay, now we should take everybody out of the group, and now this next queue should be the queue. No, it's so good, Atho. Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it. You work at a tech company. Would you count YouTube as working at a tech company? Because YouTube is owned by Google. Would you count hanging out in the street corners and showing people my beautiful hairy legs as working at a tech company? Then yes, I work at a tech company. I'll reload. Yo, leave queue. Pulsing, Atho. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. Leave all queues you're in. All LFG queues too. And like you guys. Open the video control panel, display, kick, change, loosen, click your 100 more, turn down. Well, I already have that set up. No, I already have that set up in house. I already have that part set up. At least I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, it wouldn't be getting 144 hertz. I mean, I'm seeing 104 hertz. I'm moving my mouse and it looks smooth like 144 hertz. I might play around with it later. How does that sound? Yeah, YouTube is a tech company. I guess so. Would you say making YouTube videos for YouTube is working at a tech company? Because I really don't consider doing anything technical that much. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, boys. Oh, 2 Afi Warlocks with Deja coming in as a demo. I like it. I like it. I like that, dude. I like this shit right here. I like what I'm seeing. Alright, switch. What do we have? We got ourselves Team 2. We got ourselves Binge as more of that unholy action. Daedra as a Demonology Shadow build. We got Micro, or actually Athaman is somewhere in there. Just hiding as part of the horse dude. As a Retribution Paladin. We got Milady Palu, my lord, as a Milady Paladin. There we go. I like that change. Look at that guy. And we got Micro as a more of that Affliction Warlock with. We got ourselves Tickle as what looks like enhancement, still giving another try. Pulsing, still trying to make Affliction work. Your mom gave with a Sub-Rogue. Master Food as a Boomy, and Nasi as a Shadow. We actually have quite a colorful squad. Lots of Warlocks, but a little bit of pink, a little bit of purple. Looks like everybody's trying to go it first. Is it going to Pulsing, Tickle? Who's first? Who's last? I think Pulsing, maybe? No, Tickle? Looks like it's Tickle first. Versus Microbox, who's going to be swapping to another pet. Going to go with a Fell Count? Not a Succubus? Interesting choice. Tickle is going to go generate some Maelstrom off of that thing. Okay, we generate some Maelstrom charges, get himself that instant cast hit onto Micro. As the dots are attacking him, he's going to have to worry about the Agony dot. So Fear to follow way, and that's going to be a lot of electric raptures. Could go for an interrupt if you want to. Gateway coming out for the Warlock, and Tickle is going to go behind the pillar, trying to see if he can catch himself up some healing. Does have the pet to attack. There's going to be some health funnel for Micro, trying not to lose that pet right now. And Tickle is going to get up next to Micro. He's going to hit him with a big old dress sundering together. Big birds. Port coming out for the Warlock as he's going to bail out of there. Tickle better be worrying about his health right now. He's going to go for the Dispel. Got himself the Earth Shield available, so that should give him some healing as the dots tick down on him. So that should be quite a lot of recovery. I think Earth Shield also is 20% healing increase instead of 10 now. Wall available for the Warlock with the Unstable Affliction. Tickle tricking it out of it. Stun short onto Micro. Does he do enough damage? Big Ascent is coming out, trying to make the Wind Strikes happen. Interrupt onto the Fear, and Micro might be down for the count. Mortal keeps him alive. Fear to follow with Drain Life right after. Tickle still got quite a bit of damage, trying to close the gap again with Micro to get even more damage in between. Does get the Wind Strikes, and Lava Lash is rolling. Milord Pala. Milady Pala getting a Hodge on the Tickle. Big damage with the wings. Not even the execute status. I think it's just going to be going down. As Paladins are not broken. Paladins are fine, boys. Paladins are fine. I guess Tickle didn't have a trinket with the full wings of a Paladin. What could you do, really? But he does take down the Affliction Warlock at the very least. Master Food is a balanced druid. Now that's going to be a rough one against a Paladin. Actually, Master Food does quite a bit of burst, though. How's he going to do? Try to go for some big damage. Doesn't go Incarnation yet. Just popped out into Boomy form. Which kind of sucks that it still is a global. Imagine if that wasn't a global Boomy form. You could just power shift in and out of it anytime you wanted to. I guess that'll be OP for Roots. Does get a silence onto Milady Pala. Doesn't sit that long at all. Worst up to follow. Does get the stun. Maybe big surges coming out. Shield of Vengeance available for Milady Pala. Trying to make some damage happen. Hodge to Master Food, who does have Bark Skin. That's going to be a big old hammer hanging over his head, though. Might be able to get the Shield of Vengeance to pop next to Master Food. Big damage onto Master. Hammer comes down, but he is alive. The Barkskin does help him. And there goes the Thorns as soon as Shield of Vengeance is down. Trying to let Milady Pala do the damage into the Thorns. This is perfect. Trying to go for some Ras. And get himself a bit of a reheal rolling. Milady looking to get the hell out of there, dude. But gaining back in as soon as the Hodge is available. Master Food, does he have a trinket? Needs to use Renewal immediately. Doesn't even get a chance. He does not get a chance to use Renewal. The Paladin damage, though. The Rogue skulking his way over to Milady Pala. It's actually going to be a rematch because he dueled Milord Pala earlier, but now it's going to be Milady Pala. So we'll see how that works out. Oh, she has got it. Yo, Tickle, how did that feel, man, so far? How does enhancement feel on pre-patch, by the way, in terms of like survivability wise? I mean, do you think it has a potential? Maybe with certain sets of gear. Big kick coming out onto Milady Pala, because I think in PvE though they're pretty good. Yo Mom getting hit with a Hodge. Big hammer coming down. Cloak not available. Vanish available. Might not even be able to use it. Does the hammer still slam and vanish? Goes in for Warlock House. So this hammer comes down, dude. Does the hammer still slam if you're Vanish blind onto Milady? Does the hammer still slam while you're in Vanish? I don't know if it does or doesn't. That's a little stick. Was it enhancement? Yeah, it was enhanced. Looks like you're just gonna have to wait out a bit. Sap onto Milady Pala, just looking to maybe get himself a kidney shot. Goes in, but it's going to be a bop. Cloak, not a Cloak of Shadow, it's actually a Shadowy Duel. It looks like Shadowy Duel can't go through immunities because it looks like through bop it goes through. And it looks like Milady Pala didn't charge at him, maybe not because he has mobility. But looks like he's just going to pick up eyes immediately. The Rogue is going to have to go for what reset here. No blind available. Evasion is the only thing he has left. He could maybe pre-feint a Hodge. He might be okay. Evasion through the rest of the damage of Milady Pala while wings are up. And maybe get the damage in. He has cold blood, so you might need to enable it ASAP. He's gonna get himself an opener. Kidney shout onto Milady Pala. No cold blood with this one, unless he uses it and you just don't see it in the UI. Which I guess could be a possibility. But the Paladin so far hasn't really been shaken up by the Rogue too much. It's gonna be a little bit rough. I feel like... I do wonder if the Rogue, because I don't think we've gotten nerfed as Rogues recently. I think our Shadow Strikes got buffed, if anything. Hajj comes out, does have a lot of health, but there goes the wings, there goes the big hammer. And I don't know if the Rogue could really get out of here. It looks like he might need to pre-feint this damage at the very last second. Looks like the hammer's still slamming down. The feint couldn't do it. I think you kind of feint as the hammer is coming on you. About to slam in. And then you also got to make sure the feint is there for the hammer drop, but also for a good portion of that damage while the hammer is up. I feel like it's out by having like a gouge. As soon as you see the hammer, just gouge the Paladin, as long as you don't have a Hodge in you. Gouge it and get away. Try to deny as much damage from that thing as you can. Might be the way to do it. Pulsing box. Oh, Pulsing BBQT. Wait, which one are you? There we go. Pulsing BBQT is going to go for a Summon Fell Hunter. Doesn't he go for a Sacrifice playstyle? I think you might have to have a pet if you're doing Paladins, maybe. Not going for Succubus? Wouldn't Succubus actually be really good, though, too? Maybe not. Trying to get some Raptors. Doesn't look like he has the line of sight of Raptors, though, so that's a little unfortunate. Trying to see if he can pull his pet back. That does allow Milady Pala to get some free holy power of the pet. Try to go for Turn Evil, which can be used on undeads as well as demons. But looks like he just might take out the Felguard or Fellhound before. Yeah, I probably should have sacrificed the Fellhound before anything. As Pulsing is gonna have to go. Hodge reflected back to Milord. Very good timing of the reflect. But Lord Pala got some damage rolling. That's gonna be a tank trinket available for extra absorb shield. Getting the hammer dropping onto Pulsing. As Pulsing try to go for a stun around the corner. Not gonna happen. He needs to get himself a bit of a... Oh, there goes that Howl of Terror. Try to get a full fear onto Milady. There goes another UA. He needs to get a lot of Malefics, though. He really needs to get himself a good position. Get Milady Pala CC'd in some way. And go for a bunch of Malefics. That just gotta let DAOs do work. I wonder if Affliction is gonna be any good for PvP and pre-patch. I know they're gonna be pretty good when it comes to Legion. Shadowlands, once you have some legendaries. Especially the Corruption Lego with extra damage in the slow. That's gonna be a really, really value. Or maybe once you get the big drain. I don't really know. Maybe having a Succubus CC might be better. Just so you can kind of like CC the Pala as he's approaching. As the Miller Pala got himself Hand of Freedom rolling. Hodge onto Pulsing. No reflect, but he does have a trinket with a pour. Does have a reflect right here. What can he reflect really against Milord Pala? Maybe if he can reflect the big hammer. Looks like he's just getting shredded. And down he goes. Nasi, last one left on the team 1. As Milady Pala just sharing through most of that team, starting with Tickle and the rest. Looks like Nazi tried to go for a mass dispel. I guess what, a hammer? Is that what that was? Try to dispel the hammer. Doesn't look like he can. Stun onto Milady Pala. There goes. Probably wishing he had dispel right now, but that's gonna be a bubble with Milady Pala catching all the healing at the 7-minute, almost 8-minute mark. Only 17% dampener, boys. Silence onto the Pally. Nazi just needs to make the play here if he wants to maybe have a chance to get some glory and earn some glory for his team. Trying to see if he can maybe land an MC. Does Pally have a interrupt? He doesn't have interrupt, but Nazi just doesn't really have a lot of health to work with. Has to go for disperse. But Berker Brace is still an availability for him too. So it's gonna be really rough. At this point, boys, who do you think is gonna win? Shadow Priest with DPs or Milady Pala with them wings damage, dude? The Crusade is gonna be down. And I think Milady Pala, is the only one that really plays Crusade in these duels. It is pretty valuable, especially if you can really ramp it. The haste is going to give you so much more potential damage. And especially if he's playing Vision of Perfection with it, or 1 minute trinket, 1 minute wings. Actually, no, 1 minute wings would be bad with it. No, mine. I'll take that one back. It just doesn't have nearly as much time to get the haste. Unless you can somehow use it for your burst. Stun into Milady Pala with a silence to follow. Unless you're trying to see if you could catch Milady Pala. Does go for the mod shield just to give himself a little bit of destruction. But looks like that TP catches him around the corner. It does go down. Well, that's going to be up next in the other team. Hopefully not another Pala. This is going to be Deja. A Demonology Warlock Shadow build versus Nasi, a Shadow Priest. Who's got the better Shadow? It looks like Nasi's playing... are they playing Conflict of Strife? I think Nasi must be playing Conflict of Strife. Because I'm hoping they weren't playing Void Shift. Imagine if you could wish it with a Mindbender, by the way. Wouldn't that be insane? Gonna be a succubus CC on the Nazi as the Warlock is gonna try to pedal his way to the other side of the arena, try to get the Shadow Bolts rolling against Nazi. With a stun, with the Falcon, is he gonna go for the full set of pets right now? It's gonna be puppy dogs. It's gonna be all his best. Mortal Coil onto Nazi with a Tyrant. Try to go for a stun. That's gonna be great to fade. Nazi, I think, still might need one cast from. No, it looks like he actually avoids the Tyrant for the most part. But the other pets are still beefy. Walking out in front of the Tyrant, not a good idea right now. That's gonna be quite a lot of damage though. Trying to drop a bunch of DPs on Daedra, who's gonna go for a wall, trying to live this. And there goes the Disperse. Daedra taking a lot of damage from those DPs right now. Can you do anything to survive this? Maybe drain live. I think he actually might be done. The damage from Nazi to survive, he just dropped as much DP, as much damage as he could onto Daedra with the insta cast. You don't even interrupt it at all. And Nazi trying to see if he can goblin ways out of there. Trying to shackle undead, not gonna happen. Big damage by Binge, and down he goes without Disperse. There's not a lot you could really do. Man, middle lady Pally, dude. At least he got more damage than healing, because the only Pally is more healing the damage nowadays, really, honestly. Insert Nerve Palace comment here. So I really do think Palace, like, I'm not even like, not gaslighting nobody, but I really do think Palace might see some kind of a nerf for pre-patch, dude. That maybe they'll remove that nerf, at least for PvP. I could see like add an extra PvP nerf that's only available for pre-patch, and they'll remove it for level 60 and stuff. But we'll see, right? I feel like, well, duels isn't the best way to balance the game at all, so maybe in like 2v2s and 3v3s, Palace are not gonna be that great. Always a possibility, but I feel like I could see it. Just the amount of self-healing I got going on is just nuts. But I kind of doubt it. Dalaran game and challenge it to Magora. Mithrin, you challenge me to Magora? Bro, I don't even have like a functional rogue for duels, man. Mithrin, how about on pre-patch, man? We're on the same server. We're both EU NA. You can challenge me to Magora. Wait, isn't Magora for like leadership and stuff? What am I losing in Magora? What would I lose in Magora? His dots do more damage than full Tyrant? Dude, the DP is right. Because DP is most of the damage anyway. It's like the Chaos Bolt, that's insta cast. It's only 50, disbalanced as fuck, don't even care. Yeah, it is level 50. That is something to remember, guys. It is level 50. The game is balanced for level 60 in this next expansion. So a lot of the classes are not going to be balanced until the final release of the expansion. You lose your life. Can we change the rules so I don't have to do that? I still have like a couple. I just had my birthday. Can I at least enjoy 75% of that birthday or something, bro? At least. Preferably 100. On to the next one. Leave Palace alone. Yeah, boys, leave Palace alone. But I could totally see like some kind of a nerf to them in PvP for level 50 just for PTR. And as soon as PTR or pre-patch, as soon as PTR pre-patch is over, like once it's a full game, because it is like 0.1 or 9.1 and 9.2 versus the game they're working on. So I can see a 9.1 have a nerf that won't be there in 9.02. But we'll see. Alrighty, boys. Full again? Yeah, well, I think we're gonna call it here, man. It is at 7 p.m. I gotta get some food. I gotta get some chill time, dude. I got some videos to work on. I got my Baldur's Gate to play too. I mean, I'm gonna get my work done first and then enjoy myself some Baldur's Gate, right? Tomorrow we're gonna come back with more beta, and then I think I'll take a break Monday and prep some stuff for the stream. Hopefully some things should come in from Amazon, so we should have some cool shit to work with here, boys. What round I'm playing on? Currently on Illidan. I mean, on PTR, it doesn't really matter what round. You can join on any one of them. Cause lacking the conflict and strive is still pretty good. Not quite. Shadow % beta is more OP than now. I think they'll suspect there's gonna see some tuning for PvP later. I think right now Blizzard just wanted to make sure it works properly. But yeah, they have a lot of CC and a lot of damage, so it comes out to be kind of like Destro. It's very Destro-like, right? Destro has a lot of CC right now in BFA and lots of damage, so basically it's like a flip. It's interesting. This last PTO duel, maybe a couple more duels? Yeah, nah, dude. At this point, nah, I'm good, Deja. I'm good. I like the idea of it, though. But we're gonna come back with it next week with pre-patch, real changes, real stuff. So that's gonna be fun, man. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's good that this thing works. Hopefully it will work next week, yeah, with pre-patch. If it works in PTR, it'll probably work here. 60 SP is more dangerous than now? Probably. Probably. Real pre-patch, dude. Yes! The real pre-patch, which I have been waiting for so long. I think it'd be super fun to play my rogue over again without corruptions. I'm actually excited to start simming my rogue again, to find out the builds for pre-patch, because we're gonna be playing pre-patch for a while. I'll probably make a guide for like sub, assassin, outlaw, for pre-patch in general. Have a good weekend, you guys. Have yourselves a good weekend as well. Have yourselves a good one. Tomorrow we'll come back from a beta and hang around and do all that stuff. Play around with things. Apparently they fixed the rogue bug with Kyrian to the point where it just doesn't work anymore. I do want to see if they fixed me with flagellation recently, but yeah, we'll check it out tomorrow, and then we'll probably play more classes and more specs with the Kyrian, have some fun with it while we're at it. Enjoy it? Yeah, I will, dude. Yo, what's up? I am enjoying it so far. I'm gonna continue enjoying it, boys. Thank you so much for coming by, man. Thank you so much for watching. Tickle, thank you for the membership. Appreciate you, my dude. Hopefully we'll have you join more of these in the future. I know you have a busy schedule, but hopefully we can get you more in there representing the enhancement or whatever spec of shaman you want to play, my dude. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Let me make you all nice and big. There you go, my man. Big old boy right here. Look at him. Oh my god, looking beautiful right there. Look at him thick. Alright, boys. Appreciate all of you. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.